but they did quite well over at the TMN side of things. So we'll see if, Iota's been playing the game forever. But, sometimes Noelle is that knowledge check that appears out of nowhere. It's just like, hey, do you remember how to fight Noelle? Makoto can be that too. So we'll see how prepared Iota is for this.
That's true, yeah. How many times will you let drive 2B catch you off guard before you shut it down for good? So, see how it goes. Definitely Makoto assist is not one that you see super often. I would like to see if Pat Neko's guy is saying fun and dandy going on there, but on the other side, Iota, definitely the Ruby Rachel tried and true. Could be seeing bats, could be seeing teleports, could be seeing you dying 4k damage at a time.
Let's get it, we're underway. Iota taken to the offense extremely quickly here. Air-to-air, sandwich situations, all types of stuff. Pat Neko's already in trouble.
There we go, already trying to use the drive to bust out, but unfortunately the bat's a little bit too active, a little bit too persistent, not able to get through, but Pat Neko doing a good job, just kind of chasing Iota down. Already down to no win gauge. Going to be looking rough, can't even complete this combo fully. You have to just disengage and get a hard tight Makoto.
Yeah, and you see Pat Neko within the neutral game. It really is just coming down to making sure that the match is being played as close as possible, and that's by just running at Iota. You don't really have like the assist coverage in order to amplify your neutral or your approach at all. You just gotta, as the kids say, yap.
Yeah, but unfortunately we yapped our way right into a stray Ruby bullet, and now Makoto going to be looking extremely rough. Oh, barely able to burst out, and now we're getting a little bit of chance, a little bit of fluency, but Thorn still holding on tight, air to air with Ruby, gonna be getting a knockdown, and we're not gonna be completing that combo.
Right, yeah, keeping the lockdown going, block out an instant overhead. We have instant overheads, no confirm off the double J2A, so Pat Neko will find their first point of contact here.
Yeah, opportunities are, they come in many forms, some forms like this. See if Pat Neko getting through, go to driving in, looking like California Interstate. Oh no, running at 90 miles per hour, not going to be able to stop the brakes. Brake fluid's gone. Ooh!
JB makes contact. 5 bars available. Noelle can get some good damage going, not particularly like from the starter situation, but in the corner. The opponent does have burst. The ideal circumstance is a full moon, but not happening this time around. She goes down. Solo Makoto.
Finally able to put a stop to those shenanigans taking the first game. Oof. I mean, not the worst.
And just to clarify,
underwater, it's more like we're at a traffic stop, like LA traffic.
Okay, so those pauses were not spectators. I thought it was me for a moment. That was really the game.
Also too. It's all right, ma'am. It's we gotta cross great distances to play our favorite games, and I think overall, not the worst. Didn't happen during well, it did happen during combo. We'll put a stop to this combo. It's fine.
Hopefully things stabilize from here. I want to say that the connection is going to the hospital. I don't want to know anything about the hospital, the infirmary, if you will.
Going to game 2, though. I think definitely Pat Neko was able to do a decent job navigating through neutral, and definitely once you started getting some hits, they were running some pretty good. Some Oki, some decent setups. Just need to keep that Rachel locked down. That character gets out super easily.
Yeah, the real issue is so Pat Neko is even utilizing the B drive wisely in order to be projectile invul and use it as a means of approach, right? Which against normal zoners is already a counterplay that you can do that is it's an option, if it works, it works. Against Rachel, it's so hard though, because she can zone and move. So she's all the way up in the sky, you're just kind of dancing around the ground, but it's not super effective. But so far, so good within this match thus far, finding some pretty good critical hits.
Yeah, real Noelle records, real Noelle pressure. Oh my god, the drive 4B actually doing something. And now Ruby going to be one more situation late. Can we keep the character locked down? Did we hack out? Do we have good Ogi after this?
We're about to find out. Just run up and see. That's good Oki enough.
Okay, good block on the cross-up, just bust down. Now Rachel gets to lose all of her win gauge. Thorn's got to conserve it a little bit more. Good job actually doing so. So that's 3 bars for neutral here. And we got to make a bit of a comeback now. The 2C sneaking underneath.
Neko couldn't find the confirmation. The real fight does start now. Solo Rachel more than capable of making this happen. Iota's already built so much ground, forcing the burst into Noelle, push block on the drive, not activating this resonance yet. Once he gets as much damage done as possible before we pull the X Factor.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, still has level 3 resonance too. So those chip setups are going to be relevant, are going to be popping off as soon as we think we need it. So we need the meaty projectile. So how many? I swear, she just put out a George a second ago. Now we have another one.
Yeah, Pat Neko, I feel just getting a bit hasty on the defense, right? Getting caught, not even really too much by the high-low game, but mostly for not blocking and being really persistent about not push blocking either.
Definitely trying to save the bar. Probably for a situation like this, you had the meter to kill, but we'll just get the reset and take it anyways. So, bit of a gamble holding all that bar, trying to get your one touch to get rid of Rachel, but it worked out there.
Yeah, I mean, there was a rally of offense being shown there from Iota, but as soon as a gap was created, Pat Neko opting for the mash on Makoto and was able to get the dub. Hopefully, like, not a sense of regret on Iota's end for not activating the resonance earlier. I definitely understood the mindset, right? Get as much done as you can, and really a kill on either of them and activating level 3 resonance Rachel is like a hugely advantageous position for Iota. So it made sense in theory.
Yeah. You never want to be like the first person to pop resonance too, because the other person, once they're in resonance, can always, pop their own and get some chip. Definitely a resource that you want to hold on to. Pretty precious. But yeah, I mean, I think the key for that game though, Soren got hit twice with Ruby, and then had to play solo. See if we can get that flow going that Soren's more accustomed to. And this is a good start. First neutral hit was Rachel, going to be getting good corner carry with Ruby. And here come the Schmicks.
Yeah, you can see from that round start that Iota definitely understands the assignment. Extremely passive round start game, just basically going full screen with Ruby, relying on the Rachel assist to play the neutral and realizing, wait, you don't like have neutral assist. You just kind of have to run into me.
All right, managed to burst out, but unfortunately still has to now deal with the other lady on the screen. Oh, the slowest instant overhead I've seen in hot seconds, but all for the fake outs. Now Makoto looking on dire straits. Swarm with plenty of meter to backdash. Oki, I could not see that low. Covered up by the sprites. Cheap shit.
Ooh, okay, well, it kept going. Pat Neko was mashing the DP even on hit. Caught, and we do have the punish.
Yeah, okay, we finished with Makoto lose this time. 7,000 damage, no bar starter. The character is good.
Damage is there at least. The damage is there at least. Going straight into the Noelle. Rachel not dead yet, but 11k, we take that.
I was looking for another 5C. I know Pat Neko wants to do it too. And the line games continue, able to get out with the burst. And Noelle still gets one more chance to live. Ruby got a lot of HP, but this character is not nearly as good in resonance. So definitely gonna have to call and save Rachel for a second. No, there she goes. Now we gotta see maybe resonance Ruby. Well, no,
oh boy. Yeah, it was a bit greedy of an assist call there from Iota, but believed in the 1v1 capabilities, the early resonance call allowing for a free mix-up behind that overhead, and Iota goes up 2-1.
I wonder if that resonance was maybe a little preemptive on the side of Pat Neko. Definitely got caught in the air, and that just makes your post-resonance situation even harder because of the time you have to take to hit the ground and, the recovery.
Yeah. I mean, really from that sequence, whether it was on the air or the ground, you're going to have that point of recovery, but you're right. Just being in the air just makes it even that much more potent for Iota to capitalize. And yeah, JC was the sneaky option there. Worked out great. Iota's on a match point for that.
Do we get another passive round start? Yeah, Pat Neko really just trying to stop, because Ruby's great at air airs, but no slash either. So, yeah, Soren definitely doing a good job just slowing it down, getting your hit, and now here's the time you try to snowball. Get the good old OCC quicker going. Oh, good push block. Good to be able to avoid the Ruby, make them run back in. Almost excellent defense.
Yep, indeed. There's like a couple of different ways you could play around Noelle. You can either play into her and call out the B options that she's doing and meet her with like, the proper normals in order to stuff her vulnerability, or you can just lame her out, right? And that's what Iota's implementing here through and through here, even sharing that ideology over to Makoto. The rush down, working in great, able to keep a burst safe. Does Noelle die for this is the question.
We do have 5 bars, and I'm pretty sure Rachel can do the damage here. Oh no, we're just gonna go for the reset though. Air unblockable. Able to get a pickup too, so early in the super, so very good stuff on the side of Soren. Now, see if Makoto can make the comeback. I'm not locking the nuts. Holy crap.
We'll do it. Yeah, able to make it meter efficient too. Why spend 4 bars for the kill when I can just get the 2-bar air unblockable reset? Iota pulling out the tricks and gonna be able to get the 3-1 victory on Pat Neko, moving on to winners.
Yeah, just never air tag versus zoners. They always have something.
Right? Or Tager. Wait a minute. That's propaganda. You don't air tech versus Tager either. Grapplers have something.
Just don't air tech. If you don't air tech, all my combos will actually combo. It'll be blue, but they'll combo. I got layers of propaganda here. All right, good job to Iota, Zorn, moving on, and then we'll see who we got next up here. Hachi's bracket tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, Hachi got the 3-1 victory over Blake for Life. There's a lot of round 1 matches. I usually like to go through and like report on all of them, but there's actually too many to report. Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to see what's going on. I mean, Tomoe is in the house, Mustache Villain, Midori, Yusro, all of them have won. But we will be having what I imagine is probably our last round 1 match that we'll have on stream. It will be, I think this will be a good one. It'll be Bumba Chunga versus Trogs93.
Oh, let's go. Bumba Chunga, your resident favorite Labris Shin player to the end of time. I'm not sure what Trogs plays these days, though.
Yeah, Trogs is mainly Aki Yuzu, but also some Aki Yumi. Does also have a Heart Adachi that they pull out from time to time, but that's mostly a sub. They're fresh off of just winning Training Mode Network TMN this past Saturday, and a big proponent of that was this Akihiko Yumi comp that, like, man, they kind of cleaned Grand Finals. I'm not gonna lie, it was looking extremely solid. So I think based off that, it looks like that's what they're committing to, at least for this earlier portion of the bracket, because it's kind of an awakening for them. Aki Yuzu has been what I've been seeing them on for the majority of this year. But that Aki Yumi performance, I think, from Saturday has them fired up. Where it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just rock this. Like, why not? It's a good team.
I do see it. I think, the data is out there. Akihiko Yumi, definitely, I think, Akihiko's best performing team. I think this period so far has the results, has the stuff, has the players, and definitely has the mix up here. So let's see how it goes. Bumba Chunga usually likes to play, holding the reversals close to their chest, posting out when they can. See if Akihiko's kind of mobility will play a part in that. Not really getting a chance to get in so far though. Doing a good job blowing him out. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just an unfortunate few spacings that have not worked out from Trogs. The Toga gonna be punishing both Akihiko and Yumi, as Trogs just can't seem to get started here. Happy birthday! This could spell disaster.
Yeah, Yumi very fortunately just falling out at the last second, so not going to be able to kill both, but Bumba Chunga now with the healthy life lead. Gonna have to play it out slowly. Oh, Akihiko, your life was over.
Bumba just having really full control, as Trogs is really struggling to find their footing within really any portion of this game, whether it be offensively, defensively, or in neutral. Bumba takes down the Yumi, solo Aki, bait on the DP, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, really good job at Bumba just kind of walling out, playing very good just solo neutral. Like, Jin didn't call an Labris at all during that entire sequence, so it's very good at, just very able to navigate the Yumi neutral.
Yeah, I think things were just a little bit off kilter for Trogs, off rip, because Trogs did threaten one of the first notable offensive actions. They actually went for a DP bait active switch, where they left Akihiko in the front and then act switch to Yumi behind. But Labras DP was just barely in range and it tapped both of them. So that's like miscalculation based off of like some misspacings on subsequent actions. It was just really offbeat, but Trogs could bring this back.
Definitely getting off to a good start right now, doing a little bit better job. Yeah, that's going to be one of the hits you need. Labras, not... That was almost an incredible little mix-up there. Not going to pay off, and almost gets hit with another heavy birthday.
Yeah, Bumba putting things back in control here. Spins the assist, didn't get the full pickup after the 5P, though.
Trunks is going a lot for these instant overheads without much reward behind it. I feel like, maybe we're cooking a little bit too much there. Good start. Great start, actually. Able to get the burst punish cleanly on Labras. Not going to wait people to kill here. We're going to spend the assist. We're going to make it go. Oh, assist. Oh, no.
Yeah, tried to go for a restand mix-up off of the Snowbird. Bumba was ready for it. That was very good situational awareness from Bumba.
Bumba looked like Blaze with Calamity trigger. Pressing a nice car.
Ooh, okay, DP, Raw Switch, going with Akihiko to hill. Yumi having to hold down the fort.
Oh, able to clip with the blast part of that super, get a good chunk of damage in. both players now, all their characters at very low health.
Ooh.
And the ice cards keep on hitting.
My gosh, Bumba trying to keep his burst safe, make the Galaxy Brain play. Trog does not bite. If I die, I die. Oh. Damn.
You know, if I die, I die. A great mindset to live in with that kind of DP. But the clean in here from Maki would be taking that game.
That was like a super tense, almost like speed chess level match. Both sides were just constantly making actions back and forth. And I think that was the ideology of like the hard burst bait call on Bumba side, right? After doing so many actions per second and they land a hit that can be fatal, they're like, okay, they're gonna want to do an immediate action. They're gonna want to burst. They're gonna want to save Yumi's life here. And Trog's just like, nah, I'll fold. It's fine. And that ended up paying off in the end. Trog's able to maintain the 2v2 no matter how fragile it was and get the game.
For sure. Bubba's using a lot of Ice Card, like more so than I've seen him use before. I'm wondering if he's really just trying to call out Akihiko Sway and whatnot because of how the Ice Card, I believe, is a foot property attack.
That would make a lot of sense, right? Like anything that you have to hit slow to hit that Akihiko Sway, especially if it's coming as an assist as well. I imagine it's pretty decent for calling out that 6P. So that would have to be the reason, because Labrys definitely have to have the greatest enabling assist in order to allow for that to be a neutral option, you know?
Yeah, we don't need her assist, right? We just need her on point. The big JB coming in through one more time. Now Red Axe on the table. Gets hit. The Street Fighter getting hit to not take the full combo. Still going to make Bumba spend the Red Axe. 10,000 damage off the table now. Down to just Akihiko.
We get the Clash confirmation into the corner. Not an impossible comeback for Akihiko. It's just a matter of how long Trog keeps this momentum. Finds the throw instantly into the super. Burst safe just in case.
A little bit too slow on the tick throw attempt. Able to jump from the jab and then punish on landing. Someone not switching out Labrys? Oh, here's be a great chance. But no, not good enough. Going to be able to tap Jin and start running another sequence. No! Well.
Damn. Yeah, I was trying to cash out as much as possible. Went for the special into the super, not the proper routing, and this may actually be dead. Bumba's gonna try their damnedest to make it happen. The drop ends up being a happy birthday. Oh no!
Well, I think it's best for one person, but not the other. Jin barely hanging on, has one more jet. This is the case he's throwing. Gonna be taking the game.
Man, oh man. Both players had multiple moments where their life flashed before their very eyes, but Bumba Chunga was the one that blinked twice. Trog's able to take advantage. Going up 2-1. There's just been nail biters after nail biters. A couple of flubs on both sides as well. This is a tense one.
For sure. That Akihiko uppercut routing, I wonder if he's trying to get like a side switch as well. Like normally I feel like if you're in that situation, you go for something a little more stable. But because how Labrys ended up on the other side, you know, obviously the uppercut doesn't keep corner perfectly, so maybe a little bit wise there.
Trogs had a rocky start, not gonna lie, but is all of a sudden on match point. Finds the happy birthday on a team like this that can spell disaster. Doesn't stabilize the full thing, but still catches some respectable damage on Labrys.
Yep, definitely a super good position to be in. Labrys going to be looking extra fragile right now. Only can take probably one more hit from these people. And now I think Bumba looking to see if we can actually switch into Jin or just having him in Raw. So going to be getting a chance for her to build up life in the back, but Jin not looking too good right now.
Trog's been getting so much mileage off of just simple strike throw mix-ups with Aki. Like the throw bits have been on point, the throw times have been even more on point. And right there, baiting the DP as well. Trog's just on fire. Oh, there, can he guess wrong?
Absolutely not. Bumba has a tall mountain to climb, and in fact, that mountain may be impassable now. Akihiko going to be taking the game, and Trog's the set.
Really?
Damn, Trog doing good here. 3-1 over Bumba Chunga. It was a set that I thought would be pretty evenly matched, right? Bumba has made phenomenal strides as a player within like the past year or so. Trogs is a player who's been playing since the beginning, but has been on and off and a little bit more on as of this year. And I feel like, again, something really clicked at that last TMN where they locked in the Akiyumi for the dub, and they're just carrying that momentum straight into Wednesday. And yeah, I mean, you know, their reward for winning that is they'll have to fight Ryazo, so they'll have to figure out this 9 to Phantom matchup. But
yeah, the WNF Classic.
All in all,
You're,
they go
you're
for the guy, you know?
you know, behind door number 1, your grand prize for winning the contest, you get to play Nine the Phantom. Have a great time.
Man.
All right, good stuff to our players there. It looks like we'll be seeing them further on, but for now, it looks like we'll be seeing Burnt Bread for our round 2 of winners coming up here.
Yeah, it's finally settling in of how like stupid this bracket is. I'm looking at like round 2 matches, and a lot of these matches that are like up are things that you could expect to see at like any given top 8 for like an online tournament. So like Hachi versus Minatame, Yusuro versus Serene, and this match we have coming up here, Burnt Bread versus Midori. Just like all of them are just like people that have gotten top 8 at like a WNF before, but you got to play in round 2. This isn't even for a top 8 qualifier. Like it's literally just round 2. Like
We got a lot of people in here, and only 8 spots to fill for that top 8. So going to be definitely a grinder, a meat factory down there. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be Burnt Bread Mito. Mito's been playing this Blake Yumi stuff, and I mean, I get it. It's good. I just do not expect Blake players in the year 2025.
yeah, Mito trying to get some more representation for Blake in Big 2025, and it's been coming along nicely as the weeks progress. I know that Mito's been really focused on trying to solidify and stabilize the team. Mito is very big on like consistency, efficiency, and optimization, and it shows. Every time I see her play, it looks more and more stable. Just kind of comes down to, you know, the heart of the cards and the emotion. As it's the sandwich, I thought it could be an active switch. Stayed same side on the layer 2 of the layer 5 burrito immediately.
Out by Burnt Bread. Now we're going to be getting the classic Igus high-low. Where are we going to go? Oh, this could be getting Captain Whisk the mid, but Mita busting out.
And Blake quite low, giving me a little bit of anxiety here. Forcing sandwich, you gotta imagine that active switch is coming now, and it does.
All right, great push block. Going to be avoiding the entire situation with the B-Rekka. And now good use of the fire spin, and now we're gonna get classic Ruby jump. No, we're not going to go for safe thrust. We're just going to take it slow and slow and get a hit a solid normal way. Now one more setup. There, the safe jump. We messed it up. It wasn't safe at all.
Unsafe jump, if I do say so myself. Oh no, it's not too far. Okay, I think Burnt Bread was expecting the potential Blake Hall and didn't opt to punish Yumi. So Midori lived to tell the tale. However, no cross gauge available. Needs to be careful how they play these next interactions.
Definitely Burnt Bread had a lot. There was a lot of ways, even though Mito did with a huge button. A lot of ways to get out of the situation. Now we're going to be being back in neutral. Somehow Mito's been able to kind of scrap their way to about even life totals. So very tense game coming through, and a 5B starter from Yumi is not how you want your life to go. Goodbye, Igus.
Yep, simple as that. 10, why did that to 210? You know, I'm not going to question it. Forced sandwich situation. This time goes for the cross-up overhead. Happy to see that. It's been that 5A little cross-slash maneuver time and time again on the sandwich, showing some different options.
Punish? No, we don't got the... We do have to punish. You don't need to. You don't need to do anything fancy. You're Yumi. Just like that. 5C for the game.
There it is. Mito able to really get control of that matchup before it got too out of hand there. I felt like Burnt Bread had a solid early game advantage, but really everything started to work for Mito. Mito was the one that was constantly getting her offense going before Burnt Bread could. We didn't see a lot of the Igus high-low game come into play or any of the Oki that Ruby can implement. It was constantly just like putting Burnt Bread in the situation, opting for left-rights, and eventually something worked out with that Yumi confirm. So
yeah, Burnt Bread I think also could have tightened it up a little bit. I saw a with Igus 5C just in the middle somewhere, and that last fire spin, definitely not what you want to be doing going in between Blake and Yumi. So see if we can clean that up a little bit. What a interesting Stone Clone stopping the JC just a little bit, and now Burnt Bread on the defense.
okay, instant confirmation into the super. Just keep it burst safe, maintain that corner.
How did Yumi end up on that side? We'll never know. Mystery for the ages. And now Midori going to be taking Burnt Bread to the other corner.
Okay, yeah, forced side swap with the Stone Clone. What side was that actually? I don't know.
Blake, if nothing else, is really cheap with her cross potential. Fakes out the cross up that time. And now one more touch away. It must be really annoying if you're Burnt Bread getting killed 4K at a time. Here comes another chance. Ooh, DP's out. Doesn't want to see it.
Dude, push blocking the cross combo pressure from this team while Blake is on point is so funny. It's just like, who do you push block? Doesn't matter. Like, they both have such extended reach.
Yep, all right. Burnbread getting the Ruby cooked now. Aya's gonna have to be taking it for herself. Now, yeah, good use of the resonance, keep it burst safe, and we're gonna get Blake off the table right away.
This is, I wouldn't say where Aegis likes to play the game, but where Aegis can play the game to an exceptional quality. Solo, isolate, you don't have to worry about burst. You have the resonance passively generating resource, and this character's damage potential, it's just unfair, man. Like, she gets crazy solo damage.
I want to say though, on the other side, it is Yuumi, and though Mito will be running out of resonance soon, all it takes is one of those 5B normals. Yes, and something like that. And right now, Burnbread one touch away, just like that. Ooh, the very late Heavenly Spear. Going to be giving it one more chance for Burnbread. And missiles take neutral, take the wheels. You're gonna get DP. No, doesn't want to commit to it.
Oh my gosh, it was the retreating hitbox of 5B Boomerang that did it, of all things, as Mito takes that game. Hilariously, I think off of the EX2360 that Mito did, it could have been fatal if she didn't do the EX extension and just landed and went straight into super. It's hard to make those in-the-moment decisions when you're in the clutch like that, but...
Mito got punked. He got the punk. Don't do the button after the EX command grab situation.
Yes, no, that's actually literally what happened. To the T, got EWC'd. But this time it was the good ending, was able to still get the dub. Forcing the switch from Burnt Bread, which may look wild to some if you're not familiar, but I believe Burnt Bread just won a tournament with this team. They won the Fate GP, shout out to DonCon one time, Blaze Blue Fate locked tournament with this Azrael Rachel comp. Now, I didn't see that tournament at all, so I don't know how this team functions, but I'm excited to see what Burnt Bread has in store for us.
You think Burnbread got like a ghost player? I've never seen Burnbread play Azrael. I've seen him play Rachel. Definitely a pretty proficient with Rachel player, but Azrael is a new look. Definitely a character I would think would struggle into like a Yuumi. But if you got the buttons, you got the movement, you can press right, you can make it really hard for them. Yeah, just keeps on forcing his way in. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, empty teleport mean look in the 5A is hilarious. Like
Bird is playing Azrael like he's armor farming, I swear.
it's something. It got quite far. Azrael is worryingly low. All these Rachel assists in order to supplement the Gustav. Does find a safe way for Rachel to be tagged in.
Okay, well, drop the combo. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine anymore. Rachel's stuck in the corner. We got a Blade cross in your future. Good use of the bat, just forcing your way out. Almost picked that up. Oh my god.
Yeah, I see Burnbread starting to call those Azrael 6Ps. Scrub was playing casuals with me about a week ago on Azrael. I think it's a similar ideology. If you get somebody to block that Azrael 6P, the amount of blocks that Rachel offense sort of to run behind it is going to be grand.
But we're not going to be seeing Rachel anymore. It's going to be down to solo. Azrael can't burn bread. Meme look his way into a victory. Looking a little bit rough right now.
Okay, straight into the... You got a chance.
Okay, buddy. Oh no, we can't do anything to that.
What is happening?
What is why? I like this.
Okay,
No.
yeah, Mito didn't press. Mito didn't press.
Alright, I understand. Yuumi can press after the Growler, unlike other characters, but not to be the case there.
Victory is
Just like that.
Burnbread really said, I'll double down again, but unfortunately there's no more funds in that account, and they'll be unfortunately going down to the losers bracket.
Indeed, 3-0 dub for Mito. Again, a match of two people. I may be misspeaking here. They've either both won a WNF before, or we've gotten at least really close, and they had to play in round 2. And now winner of that is going to fight Iota for the actual top 8 qualifier. So we're just gaming. Man, a lot of round 2 matches have been reported. So Iota 3-2 over Mustache Villain, Minatami getting the 3-0 over Hachi, Sonic King 3 over Reaper's Rolling Rat, and Yusuro 3-1 over Serene Smile. As we're headed to another round 2 match, we will be having Tomo A versus Loser 7, the 7th loser.
Well, 7th loser, much like the 7 Spirits of Ashihina, a extremely prestigious title, and one that I'm sure loser 7 will be hoping to reverse for this situation as they bring the stuff into Tomoe's. Hilda Aurier, we're not playing. The sandbags are off. No Celica here today. We're playing the real stuff.
Damn, how y'all gonna clamor for the Celica short, beg for the Celica short, and then next time I see you play BBTAG, you don't even choose Celica. These fake Celica fans, man.
I don't know. Well, Tomoe's a real Celica fan, but I think he's got a Japan trip coming up. He's got to go and represent us Americans over there. Try not to fold immediately.
I see. Okay, so trying to get some extra Kobini money. I respect it. There's the place to do it. You know, Matt Torino is on the line. Exclamation point Matt Torino in the chat. If you want to fund a potential Japan trip, or maybe not, maybe some Labor Day plans or some Taco Bell trips, any of that good stuff, you can direct donate. There are no codes, so it would be direct contributions. If you leave a comment there, we will read it live. As per example, Master Chief made a $10 contribution some time ago with the comment saying, "I paused my hell dive to run this bracket. Be grateful," and you best believe that we are grateful. Thank you, buddy. But
yeah, thank you so much, Sheep. And I think we're going to be getting there. Both players are in the lobby. Loser 7. So we're playing Yosuke. I do not know where their second character is anymore because it's been a hot minute, but I think it's Yosuke Seth.
yeah,
And,
I just played them yesterday, actually, and it was on Yosuke Seth. I'm interested to see how they navigate this matchup. I think Loser 7, I don't know what this team is capable of, but they play it in a way to where they like both characters in isolation, but they're still trying to figure out how to use them as a team. And I feel like against neutral heavy comps, especially against someone like Hilda and Aurier to an extent, they may run into some issues. So I'm interested to see how they navigate this.
I'm curious to see as well. Loser 7, I will say, is the one of the players who is, would win an award for most willing to run away. Certainly has the characters suited for it. But will they be able to escape the Hilda 4P? That is the question of the day as we get right into it.
Oh, you do have Orb. That is correct. Able to snipe Aurier from far away, just putting these projectiles on the screen. And what a slow-paced neutral game that we have here going. It's like they're trying to zone each other.
Loser 7 definitely plays Tess like he's a zoner, but Tomoe not about to take that line down. Already getting their way in. Here comes another 4P. Here comes another sequence. He's been really good at getting that cross-up overhead after the flip. And now Seth looking extremely low right now. Has another action switch available. Yosuke burst! Failing for one of the first times that I've seen it. And now Loser 7 in dire situation, stuck in the corner.
Hey, good block on the after switch overhead. It's not quite over yet. Gets the push block, able to find that space for the 5P call. Loser 7 and the driver seat, but no full combo.
Yeah, Yosuke 5BBB failing him in that moment there. Has to knife just to air stall something, but gets clipped at the very end of the recovery by the knives. Now Hilda gets to run her game plan. Wins the overhead, it's right there, and now, not to be losing Seth for that, but the hard to blockable.
Oh, okay, able to get the airborne reset, man. Hilda really be out here trying to burst punish with a 12-frame button. Crazy. But Yosuke, level 4 resonance, trying to make this happen, and Tomoe just playing a runaway game.
Yeah, now Tomoe says it's my turn to stay full screen, not approach. Loser 7's gonna have a lot to get through here. Yosuke, not a low damage character, but certainly against the evasive movement options of Tomoe's team, going to be hard to land those hits.
Yeah, activate resonance at the last ditch effort here. Tomoe just willing to play this as slow as possible. Does finally get clipped. Yosuke combos can take a while to execute, so that rest of the timer is draining down. Does get the hit post Oki, and that's going to be a kill on Hilda.
Yeah, very smart actually by Loser 7 to go for the reset there. Keeps Tomoe in a good Oki situation, and now gets to kind of work their way through the Aurier normally. Oh my god.
These drops are painful. Especially since this is so doable for Loser 7. If they're just able to stabilize these hits they're finding.
Yeah, forcing a resonance from Tomoe. Definitely just wants to get a little bit of that health back, some meter to try to skip neutral. But, I mean, Loser 7 has all the resource available. Oh, and we're going to get the safe chip out sequence. Good awareness by Tomoe.
Loser 7 tried to gap close as quickly as they could to no avail. Hopefully they'll try to do it again. Yeah, this time they recognize, okay, I just don't have an option here. But the moonsault does make contact. Rampage time activated. You can't guarantee this to a kill, but maybe a next touch win situation. Tries to go for a bait of some kind, no dice.
Loser 7's aerials are crazy, but unfortunately stayed on the ground at that last sequence, and the flip by Aurier on the J214C going to be taking that game.
moments away from making that 1v2 comeback happen. Some interesting takeaways that I have from that match. I mean, that was a rare instance where, like, Loser 7 was trying to play their typical game with Yosuke of playing far back, and Tomoe was just like matching that energy. It's like, no, bro, why would I approach you, bro? I'm literally playing Hilda Orie and I have a character killed. You need to approach me. So Loser 7 had to go on to like the offensive, and it was super exceptional, actually. They landed a ton of hits, just didn't stabilize everything. I would like to see them emulate that on their 2v2, right? Maybe like do some Yosuke, I don't know, 5BB plus 5P to force, there we go. Yeah, to force a sandwich, but then an active switch mix up after that.
Yeah, Loser 7 definitely plays very like Elon and Jason, right? You kind of run away the entire game and then like make the opponent frustrated to get in on you. I do think that the thing that is missing is that like degree of, hey, if they do try to approach recklessly, force something, force a sandwich, force something like this. Almost had the DP bait, but unfortunately pressed a second time, and now Tomoe gets a chance to run their game. Keep them locked down, high-low, it's a low, surprise! Monkey balls out.
Not the most threatening cross-combo sequence in the world, so mistimed 4Ps from Tomoe made that a lot less threatening than it could have been. Trying to punish the Seth, gets the overhead, forced the burst.
Yeah, very fortunate. Tomoe did not have cross-combo there, not able to kind of avoid getting bursted out, so now... I got the frame trap on the 5BB. This is big damage coming in for Yosuke.
Yep, Tomoe going to opt to hold it for now. Into early opt for the Oki, gets the 5C. Woohoo! With the Seth Orb in the back.
Oh, great call of the 5P auto-correcting and keeping Hilda in block first for a little bit. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize. Now letting Tomoe out of the corner. But you're in your own sandwich right now. Takes the hit.
Damn, 4P is so useful for Hilda in that regard. Just like allowing for free confirms and some safety and extra layer of active switch too because of the long window.
Loser 7 doing a great job, much better job with the Seth this time, using the orb to good effect. Putting pressure and the neutral up, calling good assist. How are we going to stabilize? We're not going to stabilize anything. Right now, Seth's knocked down in the corner. One more chance.
Blocking for your life. Good defense thus far. The empty 2B, but no, the actor was able to punish the attempted whiff punish. That was valiant, but not quite.
Oh my gosh. Okay, making up escape sequences. Oh no. Brought in for the fourth sandwich. Where are you going to block? Oh my goodness. Stay safe side the entire time.
Alright. Good luck. Wait a minute. She might build enough. No, not quite.
Oh, the counter working out in last seconds. Loser 7, again, has to make this comeback with solo Yosuke. No more residence to their name. Has to get this hit and get through both characters. Oh my god, Tomoe with the great defense on the throws. The DP is not going to hit.
Okay, and you can do whatever you want. Don't have to worry about burst or anything. Just trying to attack the lack of cross gauge from Tomoe. A bit greedy, potentially. Loser 7 does fall as Tomoe goes up 2 games now.
Loser 7 is definitely Yosuke Kunai's strongest soldier. Sometimes use it a little bit too much, I will say. Certainly a situation like that, unnecessary risk that ends up losing you Yosuke. All right, going into games 3, Loser 7 still has yet to get one on the board. See if we can change those tides right now.
I do at least like the ideology that they had in the previous match in the 2v2. A lot more offense, a lot more assist-centric. There it is! I've been waiting to see this from Loser 7. Okay, 5P after switch call, some 50-50s, we're gaming.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Tomoe has been right on almost every DP here. Seth now at very low HP, the price you pay for playing this kind of character with this current kind of offense.
Okay, yeah, bursting on block is a respectable action there just to maintain your sit. And Yosuke's been cooking up, able to find another hit with one of these moonsaults.
Yeah, trying to scramble for another hit right now. Oh my god, Tomoe a little bit flummoxed right now. Blue Sen's like running past Hilda and just making it really confusing. You figure out which side he'll end up on. That's not gonna hit. It will hit. Never mind. Seth's not able to start up his run fast enough, which is Orie.
Oh wow, and rather than doing a double super, just opt for the raw tag to Yosuke. Good defense on the side of Tomoe. Brings in Seth. Still not the healthiest, so probably, yeah, looking for another opportunity to opt switch. Tomoe calls it out.
Tomoe now going to be able to convert this into good damage. Good to get another 4P Oki sequence going. Oh my god, block for your life. Tomoe's been really committing to, you know, either the TK or the low swing right now, and when Loser 7's been able to block it, it's definitely proving to be the difference maker, going to trade with the 4P, and now Loser 7 going to get the character lead for once.
So isolating it to just Hilda. Now, to be fair, level 4 Resonance Hilda, this character can get very out of control if you get caught in her chip sequences, so it's forcing Loser 7 to have to approach. Gets caught by the pins and the throw bait. Oh no.
Yeah, not a good sign, especially now we're going to get a safe Resonance for Tomoe. Going to be able to take this combo fully. We have a long mountain to climb to get past. Oh my god, another dive kick. The very last pin on the backside, protecting Hilda from getting punished. Loser 7 forced to tag out.
Survived most of the Resonance with just a few stabs on Seth's side and a couple of bruises on Yosuke's, but the 2v1 is still intact. Frame trapping from afar with the B auto combo. We have some resources. Can we kill? No.
Alright, but now you gotta keep Hilda pinned down, something that's extremely hard to do, but when you manage to make her DP miss, that is all you're going to need to see. Finally getting a game on the board.
Yeah, just flipping around Alon for those slow buttons and hilariously slow DPs to whiff. Loser 7 finding the win con and executing perfectly. And yeah, I think it's just been a full accumulation of their play style up until this very moment, where the 2v2 is looking more intact. They're showing more offensive options. They have a lot more confidence in their Yosuke and recognizing that they can't play back. They gotta approach, and it's been working out.
Yeah, definitely. I think their defense has been the thing to sneeze at too. Been able to navigate those 4P and Aurier sequences very well. Definitely got a punish to finally kill the character last game. So Tomoe, I think, you know, might need to pick up a different mix-up. Maybe go do more of those safe jump, high-low sequences rather than just the brawl, high-low, and see if that ends up proving to be the difference maker. Oh my god, Monkey Ball cleaning things up.
The Aurier 4P discussion being used as a combo tool, mix-up tool, and reset tool, and a burst punish tool, all within like 5 seconds. Like,
I'm not saying, man, that thing got Spar and Under Night, man. It's gotta be good.
Man, oh man. Loser 7 trying to bring things back. Yeah, just opting for these short combos in the Oki. That was an odd situation. Maybe expect for Seth 5P to cross up there. Didn't quite work out.
Oh, the whiff punish, not going to be able to get in time. Just opts to switch over to the Aurier, very smart. Keep Hilda healthy, but switches back into her and gets tagged by the single orb. Going to be hard tagging back into Aurier one more time. Oh, not able to bail out the DP, gets clipped at the very end. Really scrambling through these situations.
Yeah, Tomoe falling victim to the Super Yosuke's low, so yeah, just tag right back into Seth. We're playing at such high actions per second here.
We're no longer running away, man. We're going in. Rushdown is on the table, and both players really just trying to force the issue right now. Hilda keeps on getting hit by these orbs on the backside, man. He's gotta get some hazard pay.
Oh no, no full combo, but able to just face after kill. Yo, you didn't even need to do this, but a kill is a kill as the Hilda goes down. Solo Uri on the side of Tomoe.
Yeah, alright. Oh my god, another orb. Tagging and saving Loser 7 right now down to solo Aurier, but I mean, this character's got the ability to chip, got the ability to put on the damage, but we're not going to be able to get to do it if we're stuck in these standard situations. Loser 7 is going to get the hit, and now I'm going to actually get a bit of a long combo. Probably going to run that out.
Orb dive, everything in between. Finds the throw tech. Tomoe is just trying to approach for their life, but there it is. DPV of the EX variety. Loser 7 ties it up 2-2.
Thrilling game coming here in the books. Yeah, going into our match, game 5 between Loser 7 and Tomoe. Oof. I gotta say, yeah, Loser 7's game over game is getting much like better and better with this team, like better and better at navigating neutral. In that game, especially, like exceptionally good Cessor placement, exceptionally good ways of kind of playing around it and using it to augment their pressure, keep their neutral safe, things like that.
And I mean, like, it seems like Tomoe is committed to this Hilda Aurier, and Hilda plus Aurier or Celica seem to be the teams of Tomoe as of late, but I remember the old Tomoe, Aurier Batista? That would work out really well here, right? Having that Batista element of the different angled 4P to cover the skies could be solid, but it looks like they're committed to making it happen with this more modern Tomoe team. Game 5.
I was like telling Tomoe, like, hey, did you pick up like Hilda, like, you know, like recently-ish? Is like, actually I've been playing like I've been playing Hilda since rollback. I'm like, shoot, man, that Batista really is just that Batista is ancient history now, isn't it?
For real.
Real ones though. Ori Batista is the OG one right here. Oh, the 5P flipping. Not looking like a good match for Losers 7. Been getting hit by a lot of assist calls uncharacteristically, and now both characters at half health.
Surfboard, active switch, able to get the full combo confirmation. She's only gonna need to spend 2 of these bars, probably. Yeah, I guess not.
No, we're spending it. Spend that cash, get him out of there. Going to be down to solo test, and Loser 7 did really good with solo Yosuke. Time to see if that Seth is up to snuff.
Dude, Seth can do it, man. This character, kind of a like master robbery, master robber. Master robber? I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but you know.
Master Thief? Yeah, I got you.
Definitely
coming here to take your cash. You're gonna get one right there. Spend some to get some. And Tomoe just trying to get Loser 7 to block the 5P so we can start forcing the miss. Great job of using the JB to hit both and get through in between them. Command grab coming through. Even you like Tomoe's command grab. Oh no. Oh no.
We'll have to check with the SoCal Council. I think that is labeled a phone still.
Oh my gosh. Tomoe gonna be down on all the phone. Not gonna play those gacha games now with the phones he has left. Has to spend it on chip now. Loser 7. Both of these players dwindling on resources, and it's so tense right now.
Okay, gets the mash, orb allowing for the pickup. There's still resistance available as well, so we will go into the super. There's gonna be a ton of damage. Loser 7 just really needs one more solid hit in order to close this out. Tomoe locked without the resonance.
Yeah, not a good sign right now for Tomoe. Loser 7 now, I think, just sharking. Knows that Tomoe is trying to play defensive, trying to get a grab, trying to get something. But Tomoe is the one who's going to find purchase there. Going to milk this for as much as we can. We're Ori players. We can max damage this. One more touch away.
An ambitious fight beginning with punish. We're stuck at the corner. Tech out. EX orb has to get dealt with. Another orb. Another. Oh my god! I hate this fuck. I mean, good stuff. Loser 7 going to be able to get the 3-2 victory over Tomoe. Just utilizing that extra assist, even in the 1v1 situation, in order to get the full reverse sweep. Beautiful stuff. Outplay. Tomoe advances.
Mario Kart sequence, man. I set that banana 1 lap ago, and here it's coming right for you. Oh no,
Man.
Oh, you hate to see it, but that's how it goes. Great play on the side of Loser 7, proving I think they got both assets. They got both assets and a Yosuke. They are really cooking right now. Ooh, good stuff by them.
Indeed.
Pretty
Yo,
much.
all in all, like I expected that set to have to challenge Loser 7 to play out of his element in order to make it happen, and bro did it. You know, as much as I may hate Seth or Yosuke or whatever it may be, like they understood the assignment, not from the beginning of the set, within game 3. Basically, and was able to make it happen. So good stuff to them. Again, unfortunately, that's not a top 8 qualifier. This is a different type of bracket that we have going on. So they'll be moving on to fight Sonic next for that top 8 qualifier.
Yeah.
And we're moving to some of those right now.
Champions about champions to clear out, so definitely going to be seeing more. I think both players in the future. I'd be surprised if Tomoe gets knocked out super early. So we'll be looking forward to more play coming your way. But yeah, I think that rounds up our round 2s. We got any more of those in there? No, it looks like we're moving on to round 3s.
Indeed. Quarters, finals, as we do have our next match coming up here. It will be Minatame, also known as Merlit, going to be going up against X_Goo_Babies_XX. Rocking that Waldstein Hakumen. I'm not a big fan of this Merlit individual. How are you going to say that your Steam name is Clinker Lover and you got no robots on your comp? That just sounds like, you sound like a tourist right now. Like,
there we go. Yeah. I am not one to disagree over here, but I think Meryl's heard you, man. We got clankers on the team now. We can't be influencing the game, man. Refs aren't allowed to place bets and not allowed to call fouls like that.
I wasn't trying to coach anything. I wasn't judging their playstyle or influencing anything about their character choice. I was just questioning their character as a person, like their morals. Right?
Yes. Gotta give him a T for that. Meryl T, it's in the name, but Goo XX Goo Babies XX playing the real stuff right now. Ragnar Ruby coming in game 1.
Yeah, it's interesting to see XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX lead out with this so early. They've been mostly centered around like Waldstein Carmine and Waldstein Hawkman in some of these early phases, even showing Naoto Shirogane Akatsuki in some of their matches that I've seen in the online tournaments. But it seems like they're here to handle business. Ragnar Ruby is what they're starting out with. It's not even top 8 yet.
I mean, we've got the deets in the chat saying his ass is not going to get zoned that hard. Shades of Elon News 13 coming from the side of Meryl T for sure right now. We're playing the real stuff. Going to try to rush this character down. I will say though, Elon has had a good record against it so far. See if Meryl T can carry that energy. Right now, that energy is being dissipated, man. I think we're going to be down the character already. Oh, dearie.
The thing about that statement is like Elon has had a good record against XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX, but it's only after taking like a lot of L's, and I mean like a lot of L's. Just getting more experience, getting familiar with their playstyle, and eventually coming up with a solution that was more stable down the line.
There were definitely, I think, double-digit games of getting destroyed. So we're not in hyperbolic time chamber. We're not going to get those 20 games in right now. It looks like this might be curtains for game 1 already. XX goo underscore babies. Really in the driver's seat.
Yeah, just one hit away. Resonance activation finds the throw. XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX will be able to take game 1.
Oh my goodness, yeah. What will Manitame do here? How will we change it up? How will we adapt to the onslaught? Besides, trying to bait Goo Goo Babies into playing Wald Hakumen for a bit.
It's hard to say, because like at this point they've had to fight a lot of the strong Hilda players around the world, and they're equipped for the matchup. I think overall XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX has a positive win ratio against like top level Hilda. So Merlin just going with what they know, going with their main, going to be opting for the Hilda Neo in order to try to bring this back. But I think it's a tough hill to climb no matter who you pick.
Yeah, definitely. I think not really able to get a chance to use new assist. Definitely, I mean, you're not going to be able. Neo's assists aren't much better, so still going to be a struggle. Probably might be more willing to kind of burst into Neo. She probably has slightly better defensive options against this kind of team pressure. But I mean, we're still rocking Hilda point, so that's the end all be all right now. All right, good to start with the surfboard. Good to try to get something going early. Forces cross combo, and yeah, finally get to be out of that sequence.
Smart. They were playing footsies with their assist and cross combo, where like Merlin was about to go for the Hilda 4P, and then Ruby was like, "Nah, I'm going to counter your 4P with my 4P. None of that."
And right now it looks like, oh no, yet another sequence burst, but that's going to be burst safe. No, what happened there?
Man, Neo just hiding that tiny little hurt box, not able to get DVD that she gets bursted in safely.
All right, yeah, Meryl T finally getting something started. Going to be getting the 4P Classic going. Going to have the safe Oki. Oh, the 2C starter too. This is going to be a decent amount of damage. 68? Never mind, I'm full shit.
Oh, okay, looking kind of fuzzy there. Not able to get a full confirmation. Ragnar does get brought in safely. Merlin is the one with the lead at the moment.
Yeah, game's going much better right now for Meryl. Having the Neo is definitely helping. Just kind of maneuver. Has a lot more movement options. Definitely a lot harder for Ragnar to hit her. Oh my god, another sneaky 2C coming in there.
That active switch 2C has been money. But yeah, this is the issue that happens, or it's not really an issue, it's just a matter of how long can you keep this up. Merlin has landed so many hits. Really is not even close to killing a character yet though. Just getting about like 4k damage on average. And here it is, yeah. XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX just one hit away from really evening this up.
Yeah, also no bar on Meryl's side either. Not going to be able to cash out even if they do get the hit. Has been doing a really good job using the 4P and the Neo teleports to keep them locked down. And I mean, we're going to force one more situation. Just another touch. One more touch away. Another unblockable.
Man,
slick with it.
oh man. Hey, that Neo 2A hit behind her. That was what led to all of that in the first place. Able to escape that sandwich situation. I don't know if anyone was expecting that. Maybe Mermit was. I don't know.
I mean, Neo 2A definitely one of the buttons into this game. I would say probably the best way you can have. Extremely long range, extremely fast, extremely big, and yet, unfortunately though, had to switch into Hilda, and you're running for your life, man. You don't want to not be near this man with a sword.
Yeah, you got to think any of those hits can capitalize into so much life still, but Merlit able to stabilize it all into the cross raid, and that is a game. We're tied up 1-1.
Merla, even though they won it with 2 characters and a decent health lead, I was on pins and needles that entire time, man. You know, one touch by Rhina, it could all go tumbling down.
Listen, I speak from experience. I've had these games where I play not necessarily Neo Hilda, but very similar teams to like some type of zoner comp against XX_goo_babies_XX. And you're spending like all your resources to try to keep them out. You may win like 10 neutral interactions and you haven't even gotten touched yet. But then you just overcommit to like the persistence that they're showing in the neutral game. You spend your cross gauge, you spend some resources, you spend some push blocks. And all it takes is one mistake. And then next thing you know, like you're either losing a character or you're having to like hold some Oki, or the life totals are now even. You're just like, why did I just spend 50 seconds keeping them away just to lose like all of my life in 5 seconds? It sucks.
Yeah, and just like that though, we are going to be switching over to the Wildstein Hakumen, putting the main stuff away. I'm not exactly sure if there's a strategic angle that XX Goo Babies XX is going for, but it's curious switch, I think.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, Waldstein, although a grappler, although slow, although a big boy, does have decent reach, and Hakumen will be able to slice some of those projectiles away. I don't think that Merlin has been super projectile-centric. It's mostly just about like positioning, and then if you are eating some projectiles, it's going to be in some type of act switch or unblockable situation as we've been seeing. So I'm interested to see how this comes to fruition.
Yeah, I mean, the long air buttons should definitely prove fruitful, especially like even on the ground. You can start keeping Neo from escaping. Like Rangda has very long buttons, but not necessarily good jail buttons. And just like that, able to keep Neo from actually starting to move at all. So yeah, forcing to switch right into Hilda, and I think Hakumen definitely has the tools to deal with this matchup.
Yeah, isolated within this corner, high-low, IAD, free for walled. Good defense from Merlit thus far.
Yeah, but Hilda, not a character with great anti-air, so not able to just stop the raw IDs from Waldstein super easily. Both of these players just forcing their way out, able to chicken block that time, not going to eat the unblockable. So now Hakumen slowly making his way in. Oh, that 5v whiff punish. Those kids might be dead. 4 bars on the table.
I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah, full charged swipes out of here.
Absolutely. Hakumen, payment provider of the year right now. Swipes on swipes.
You know, not too far behind here as we get pushed into the corner. Is this for sandwich? Ew!
Oh, but Wildstein, though limbs long, not able to convert from literally everything. Now Neo has a big wall to get through, both in terms of HP and in terms of hitboxes, and we're crashing right into one of them right there. Hakumen just walks up, chops them down, takes the game.
Switch pan off here for XX_goo_babies_XX, and I don't really know if I would attribute it to a matter of counterpick per se, but just a completely different flow and play style of team. You have much longer reach in terms of both characters, some counter projectile properties, and honestly some very suffocating lockdown, right? In terms of walled 6P and his slashes, Hakumen's active switch options and such, we see that Merlit is really committing a lot to push blocks and things of those tendencies as much as they can, so much to the point that we saw Merlit finally escaping the corner with 0 bars and no cross gauge. Gonna be swapping over to the hill to Yuzu. Okay.
Yeah, the counter picks continue. We're going back to the flavors of zoners. Yuzuriha, certainly now we don't have to actually, you know, commit to a long move or like air dash to get out of space. We just teleport to the other side. Certainly something that will probably prove to be useful against the wall of hitboxes getting put up. I can imagine that's part of the rationale here.
Good ass team, just a matter if you can execute it under these circumstances as we go into game 4. 5A round start.
Yeah, certainly when you you're certainly, Meryl, much more encouraged to play aggressively, but unfortunately the burst getting called out early, and now you might not get a chance to play with Yuzuriha, depending on the situation here. Fake, oh, force damage actually. 5B not going to be able to pick up the combo, but that's fine, we'll get the hit after.
Dang, and like these push blocks are smart. They're getting Merlin out of the sandwich. They just aren't escaping properly once they have that block stun nullified. And so just constant resets puts Yuzu at very fatal territory. He'll force to kind of grind this out, find some initial hits.
But Hilda definitely has the means to do so. Gets you an overhead there. But now Waldstein, full screen away, has a double jump and a air dash. So not the easiest to zone out.
I don't know about bringing Yuzu in like this. This is very risky. She gets clipped. You don't have the cross gauge available, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. You get stuck within these like zoning and after-switch sequences. It's hard to keep your eye on the macro game and think about the situation at hand. No escape options for Yuzu besides death, and now it's solo Hilda to try to fight this out.
Yeah, only residence level 3s are not at full power either. Whiffing a JV is also not the way to go. How are you going to be whiffing on a wall? His hitbox is massive. And so now, yeah, it's getting taken to the corner. Oh no, if you force resonance here, it's going to be pretty bad. If you just block, it's going to be really bad too. And yeah, it's going to be full charge Shifu for the game, I think. Ooh.
Sanity. Wald Hockerman was the answer. 3-1 victory for XX_Goo_Goo_Babies_XX as they persist in the winner's side top 8.
Absolutely. Good stuff by XX_Goo_Goo_Babies_XX as they move on into your top 8. Looking at Iota on the other end, Iota in the winner semis right now, in a strong run by them. Meanwhile, over on the other side of winners, loser 7, unfortunately, was the 7th loser to Sane-kun, as Sane-kun took its 3-0. And we're still waiting for one more, which may be coming your way. The famed, your reward for getting this far, fighting 9 the Phantom, Ryazo Yosuro.
And I hate BB
And
tag
that will be
players,
there.
I really do. I do hate BB tag players, man. I swear, just like about an hour and a half ago, I saw a message from Iota saying, "Oh, Mr. Tournament Organizer, I believe that I am overseeded in this bracket." And Iota outplaced the seed, winner side top 8. I hate BB tag players. But yeah, Ryazo versus Yusuro 7 coming up to figure out who fits the Sonic-kun for that last winner side top 8 qualifier. Losers is dangerous. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. We see Renix and Loser 7 are fighting for a spot within that top 8 alongside Mustacheville and waiting for the loser of this set, actually. Merlet just sitting down there fighting the winner of Tomoe and Pat Neko, and then Midori waiting for the winner between Serene Smile and Trogs 93.
Yeah, a lot of players down there, a lot of people here to play. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. As you're waiting there, if you want to look at the bracket yourself and don't want to receive it via fireside chat, you can type in !bracket, take a look, see where your favorites landed, see if you hit your parlays, and if you want to help parlay the players to a bigger pot bonus, we do have !match arena for you to make direct contributions that'll go directly into the match arena wallets of these players. So go ahead, give it a check out.
Yes. So Ryazo versus Yusuro coming up. I mean, we probably expect 9 Yumi versus Narukami Adachi. However, these two have a lot of player experience against each other. I was just about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if either of them go to other things. I know that Yusuro also has that Mitsuru Batista in the tuck. Ryazo actually locking in Aigus Adachi, which is a extremely annoying team. I think I saw Ryazo play that the last time I saw them compete as well. I can't remember where it was, but let's see.
Ryazo definitely plays it. It's definitely a team they're pretty proficient with. I think team was pretty decent synergy. You're certainly relying on like BZO, Aigus Air Dash a lot. But I mean, these players have probably also played each other like 4-digit number of times at this point. So play whatever. You know what I'm saying? They've seen it. They know the assignment.
Narukami Conrad is going to be what's on the other end here for Yusuro. Top 8 qualifier set. Ryazo. Man, was that last week that Ryazo was making a statement saying I'm back and just was able to take the whole bracket, beat Sonic-kun? Like, it looks like that there's a lot of players that are trying to get like their closing statements on these last WNFs, and Ryazo's rising up to the occasion. So
yeah, I mean, everyone trying out here to cement their legacies, get their portraits on the wall. And right now, see if this Aigis Adachi used to play. Already had to force the burst early, but making Yosuro block, Carmine forcing their way out, and yeah, that's gonna be a good start for them actually. Gonna take back a lot of red health. And what we're gonna do? We're going to do fake Oki. Never mind, that Oki's real as hell.
Real enough in order to block that super as yeah, Rialzo on the verge of Aigis dying. Opts to burst pretty late where Aigis had already took a brunt of the damage. Adachi gonna get punished right back at him.
You know that you can just be wheeling. Close your eyes. Good stuff. Good. we're not gonna flinch at these counter hits right now. Yosuro spending this bar willy-nilly, willing to take willing to leave Carmine very low, but now Narukami comes on in here, has a lot of HP to give.
Ooh, smart tech forward in order to get out of the BZO setup, just recognizing that was not a proper lockdown sequence. If anyone's gonna know, it would be Yusuro. They have the Adachi on deck too.
Yeah, unfortunately though, kind of flubbed, got a fireball right into the BCO setup, but now Carmine looking really healthy, has a chance to start putting something through. On the 5C, alright, yeah, layered behind the fireballs, gotcha.
Okay, the late call on the Aigis. I think that Yusuro was actually trying to punish that preemptive Aigis call based off the sound cue. Just didn't execute it properly too early, or maybe missed based on DP. Yusuro might have push blocked as well.
Yeah, a little bit of love there, and unfortunately though, not gonna get punished at all. Rialzo not hitting the combo, and both of these players are just fighting with their assists from the other side of the screen. This cross combo pressure. Oh my god, who is on point? Alright, you've got Adachi coming through. Great Zio card to get through. Not able to pick up at the very last second, but enough hits done on the fireball to make it happen.
Thank you, Leg, to a closing it out. And what was the beginning looked extremely Yusuro centric, and then constant actions back and forth, and neither player really going down thanks to just the couple of sequences that I don't think went the way that they imagined, that air unblockable DP flub and some of the combo drops, but it is Yusuro that strikes blood first as Rialzo's committed, not making any swaps, going to be staying on the side against Adachi.
We're definitely hitting creative mode when we're popping cross combo. Both these players very keen to pop them both full screen and say, hey, he's my neutral now. Gonna be getting another sequence here. BZ, very brave 5B on the side of Yosuro and being rewarded handsomely for it. Could have got a happy birthday here.
Yeah, I'm surprised about Rialzo's ideology from letting that AZO in that way, not opting for any BZO active switch Oki and the Aigis at all. But finds his happy birthday. This is massive, and what do we do with this?
Yeah, I think Rialzo was definitely going to try to go for Oki, then kind of maybe change their mind, try to see if we get as much damage as possible. Ends up going for BZO anyways and getting the kill on that. Yosuro now with just you, Narukami, and I guess players got to stop using V-Gatling. It sucks. I don't care if it's a freaking hit scan weapon, man.
Oh my gosh, case in point right here, right now.
The bullets aren't worth it. Oh no.
They might lose the game for that very decision pod. It's looking all Yusuro right now. As level 2 Resonance is available, activates it. JC? No.
With grab. Alright, I think Aigis now, because we have the Resonance version. Oh no, not gonna get good OP off that, but all you need is a Rialzo do a combo.
That's the second time I've seen him drop that way. He dropped the combo that way within game 1 as well. I don't know if he's trying to do EX Megiddo or Super, but it's definitely not 5C, and that's definitely not good news if you're Rialzo as Yusuro close up 2-0.
Where's RNGG, man? You notice the minute I'm not in bracket, RNG doesn't come out here popping up on these players out doing combos. Oh my god.
RNG is out here to only heckle you and you only, Podge.
I guess so. He's like my fairy godmother, but like a player coach. All right, going into game 3 right now. Oh, game 3. Oh, Rialzo doing the real Adachi combos, eking out a little bit more damage out here. Good to see. Good to see.
Oh my gosh, yo, Yusuro is so ready for that. These EX Zio cards to just prevent any unnecessary Zio situations.
Yosuro has been playing Adachi for like 5 years at this point. He knows every BZO that is hella gapped and definitely willing to exploit that as much as possible. Getting another good hit on there. Rialzo's, I guess, looking extremely low. Flubs a 5C of their own, and now chance.
5C combo drops, that's my favorite song. Man, this
Dropping that
option
Aether
did.
now for sure. Ooh.
I guess they were just waiting for the assist in order to bring in Narukami. A good call.
Oh, the JB neutral. You gotta love it. Right now, Ryazo is going to be taking Narukami to the other corner. I'm going to just go for a safe jump. Yeah, keep it simple.
Okay, not falling victim to the command throw. Opting for the lockdown for now. Carmine kind of low. Gotta imagine that switch is coming. Doesn't commit quite yet. Can we punish? We can.
Yeah, Ake's got a little bit more damage with the spike into the blood puddle. Now Narukami for Oki. Carmine really low on health though. Not something you could really call, but you can call it right there to not pick up the head first pick.
Man, definitely could have been a dead Adachi if he had the properly timed Carmine. We reset back to the 2v2. Up, back, air unblockable. Solo Narukami is in here for sandwich. Gatling is bad, said Podge.
I mean, it worked out there just barely. I'm just saying though, Firewheel would have done just as much, if not better. Right now, Ryazo just down to Iga. See if we can get something going. Face out for TP. What a backdash at the last second. You just have to complete this combo. Alas.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a bit nervous. I know that that's stable. I know that's a thing. I know that's a thing she can do. I'm just saying, I was nervous. Like,
I saw Narukami like not fully flipped over. I'm like, shoot, man, he did it too early, didn't he? We got it. We got it. Oh my lord.
okay, all right. So Ryazo has one up on the board the long way, trying to get this reverse sweep. Yusuro not, committed to his Narukami Carmine. It has been working out, but honestly, I feel like, granted, like Yusuro's Carmine's been doing work. Yusuro's been, Yu Narukami, not Yusuro, has been the star of the show. These Geocar callouts on Geo have been phenomenal time and time again. Ryazo can't get any free pressure.
Yosuro is like one learn like EX Geocar in the 5P combo away from like taking this 3-0. Certainly something that has been a missed opportunity. A lot of damage left on the table. Yo, matching Zeo for Zeo. All right. Unfortunately, no. That's a lot of damage. And Narukami got a hold for that.
Bar for bar, ban for ban with Igus. I don't know about that player. Absolutely melted on the health bar. Option for a burst bait, nothing quite there. Carmine getting hit. It's all burst safe now, and there he goes.
I'm telling you, man. Gotta stop doing Gatling.
Oh
my god!
Dude, he's dead.
Absolutely. Just like that, a tall mountain looking like a small hill. Yeah, so. Oh my god, the Eye is sneaking on right through. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a kill with that start. We're gonna spend a lot of this bar to try to make it go.
I think you can. Hold on. Yeah, I never underestimated. Oh wait, no. Never mind.
Yeah. I was gonna say that super wasn't really ticking it down. So yeah, we have to get another game on the board though, nonetheless.
Listen, I believe it was possible, but either way, 2-2. Now what? This is just the Ryazo pinning Yusuro and saying, listen, are you going to commit to this Narukami Carmine forever, or will you Adachi mirror me? We're committed.
We're committed. The cards are on the table, all in on this Yu Carmine, which has been doing a lot of work. It's just, we are in the throes of it, tied up 2-2. Cactus saying yes, should have been able to kill there. I don't know the combo routing. I'll leave it as an exercise for the Aegis players. Get in there. Oh, good try to use the good JB trying to stop the BZO. Unfortunately, not going to clip. And now forced to play this really jank cross cover neutral and taking a lot of damage for it. Oh dearie.
Sheesh. For sandwich, EX Megiddo. I feel like that was a block string. I don't know if there was a gap there, but I could be wrong.
I don't know if you need to spend the bar, but I mean, you got plenty of it to burn. You can't take it to the next game. And now I think Yoshi's got to play Carmine for a hot second just to let Narukami get back some health. That's definitely been his MVP.
6P slam. Can't get the pickup with the Adachi 5P in the way that they expected. Getting punished with no cross gauge into the corner. Yusuro has all the resources in the world. You want to have to go to a chill sequence, but the chaos is what's happening, Brett.
Absolutely. I mean, everything is happening right now. Yusuro coming out the better for it. Go to, I think, spend this bar to kill a Adachi. Yes, definitely has the damage on the table. And now, this is a great position for Yusuro. Carmine assist coming back life in the backside. Yeah, usually one burst to get out, not have to take that damage, but oh my god, Ryazo's one hit away from taking a character. Missiles take hold the neutral. Hold the neutral.
Allowing for a safe resonance activation. Does clip Carmine down just a hit away from dying. 7 seconds on the clock. The time is ticking. Your area 2 approaches now. Gets, what, 2C? From Yusuro? What?
It's fine, man. Riazo having now stuck holding the AZ right now. Chip. Oh my god, no, not a Yosro 5C full screen.
There it is. Run up strike. Run up strike is what did it.
Run up stand heavy for sure. Definitely very delayed, very baller way to take that set as Yosro moves on.
Mids are
mega
strong,
delayed
man.
for sure. Oh my goodness.
They just they did that 5B with the embodiment of the aura of a JC, right? That's why it worked.
Yeah, people are fuzzy blocking, right? They got the timings. They're like, okay, after this many frames, you know, they probably I've either blocked something or I take my turn. You just wait. You just wait that long, and you get people in their defense timing. So incredible stuff. Good way to clutch it out from Yosuro, and yeah, they're sitting pretty in your winter semifinals now, going up against Sonic-kun next. But before that, I think your favorite XX_goo_babies_XX is coming on screen again.
Indeed, yeah, it's going to be going up against Iota, who pops in and says, "May the worst Ruby win," which I don't know if XX_goo_babies_XX is going to flatter the idea of doing Ruby Marys, but we'll see. You know, they were talking in the Discord server earlier. It seemed like that XX_goo_babies_XX was not willing to partake in the ideology, especially with the Wald Hockman performance from the last set. Maybe they'll just continue on with that momentum.
Yeah, I definitely think we've been really committed to the Walt Hockman. Definitely is looking to make it work, and it has a lot of strong things right now. Like definitely just being able to catch out any point with like a Wald active switch into Hockman full charge Shipu for around 8 to 10k. Definitely proving to be a great form of synergy. Lots of long normals making it hard for people to get out, and I think even into this matchup, it'll prove to be quite beneficial because both of their characters cut projectiles with their normals.
See how it works out here. We did see Iota coming off the heels of that victory against it was against Pat Neko in the round 1. Since then, Iota's been on a roll. 3-2 over Mustache Roll and 3-1 over Midori. So I'm interested to see what they've been cooking.
Well, right now we're cooking a Rachel sandwich right now. Rachel is dangerous. Oh my god, there's so much violence happening on the screen.
I asked what they've been cooking, and they end up getting cooked. So only half of the life bar's gone, and it is dwindling even more as we're going to be going straight into the Waldstein wall to wall.
What the max range on the command grab. Going to spend the super just to make sure he can't burst out. Down the solo Rachel. Only reses level 1. This wasn't part of the plan, man.
Jeez, let me out. Let me out.
Oh my god, no meters to their name, no HP left to their name either. Actually might be dead here. Yeah, good man grab. Just doing a lower damage one? Maybe still enough? Yeah, just enough.
Actually a perfect. Not a BB tag perfect, not a Ragna perfect, just a straight up perfect.
Legitimate perfect gameplay coming from XX_goo_XX. What the word salad. I came first, I'm sorry.
This is slightly off topic, but I do want to hear from the SoCal Council and the VC. Does Seth's raw command throw count as a phone steal?
Oh, it always has. Yeah, it always has.
A phone steal counter has to go up to 1, baby. It's moving. It's moving. We're getting phone steals on the board.
Yeah, the phone steals are coming through for sure.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to mention it whenever loser pulled it off. But yeah, that did count. That did count.
All good.
All right, game 2. See if Iota gets a chance to play this time. Certainly was a really rough start last time. Definitely, yeah, starting to play a little more aggressive already. Perfect off the table right away. Getting the chip damage on, getting the actual hit too. So now true perfect happening. Going to be going right into the super. Got to keep trying their best to keep Waldstein from pressing at all, because you know the minute they have a chance, the neutral starts to get a lot more dicey.
Unfortunate drop on the side of Waldstein as Iota's able to capitalize as much as possible. That combo? Was that a counter hit? What?
The combo counter is long since gone. I can't tell you right now. I can tell you that Ruby is looking not great in this corner. Those Iota has barred their name. You see Hakumen and Wald just kind of lurking there, waiting to bait a reversal out.
Yeah, if you're Iota, you have to cash this in where all it's worth. You got to be hyper-focused on killing Wald. Does call it a 5P. Cross combo, it's a 20k. Will this do it?
I don't think so. You're going to have to take one more mix-up, and you have no bar for George. Just a high-low? Yeah. Instant overhead. Rachel never fails. Now we're playing Blaze Blue right now. Rachel Hakumen right now. Oh, no. No more win? No, had to win. Love on the input.
Playing things extremely slow at the moment. You're being unpredictable with the trajectory of throwing these projectiles, right? Doesn't want them getting slashed for free.
Yeah, it's especially bad because not only does a slash projectile make it go away, it puts a persistent Hakumen-owned projectile on the screen, which just makes your zoning so much worse while it's out.
Yeah, you can see Iota just really stuck between the ideologies of should I stay or should I go? Should I approach or should I zone? Commits a little bit too heavy and Rachel goes down thanks to a clutch counter poke and we're isolated to a 1v1.
Alright, so this is certainly in Ruby's favor right now because one touch from Iota, we're getting Astro on the table. But right now I think, yeah, we're out of danger territory at this point. So only honest match coming through. Stagger pressure from Ruby going to be getting the hit.
Big jump. Finally.
No, can't block forever. Oh, you got these? I think you got these.
Zoom.
Oh, what a tight match we had right there. Very, just extremely good awareness on the side of XX Goo Goo Babies. XX just being able to snipe that Rachel as an assist. That definitely was the turn of the tide of the tables there.
Yeah, you can see that Iota was just kind of half committed to two ways of playing that matchup within the 2v1 situation of on one hand it was very slow and then the other hand it was just like, you know what, I have these Rachel Lobelia set up, I am Rachel, I have Ruby assist, let me just approach. And then like pretty much on every approach XX_Goo_Babies XX was able to just guess right on defense. And next thing you know, we have a 1v1 situation out of nowhere. You're just like, should I have ever approached? It's really easy to second guess yourself in those situations.
Yeah, I think like unlike other zoners, though Rachel does have extremely good movement. It's all much better at moving forward. She doesn't have like good defensive buttons like Hilda where you up back JA or Yukiko where you up back JB. So you're definitely like, if you need to move, you want to move forward to cross them up. And that's definitely played into the Hakumen and Waldstein fans right there. But right now, everything playing into Iota's hands right now. Got a high birthday off the rip. Got the corner and now has to escape the corner. Not what you want to be doing with your time. Pass to George. Turns policy on the board.
Ooh, okay.
No.
Big swipes, yeah, just takes to the skies. Lobelia's George Ruby 6P, anything that we can do to keep me away from you.
Yeah, you see, like right now, like Soren has to play like, okay, a very Sentinel style like defense, right? You gotta put stuff in front, you gotta hope that we get an overcommittal running into it, and then once they commit, then you try to escape from the corner with the cross up. So, I mean, able to navigate that sequence, another cross combo in your future. Ooh, maybe we can get the cross up. But, I mean,
this is reminding me so much of the pacing that Iota utilized against Pat Neko, right? Where after those first couple of games, it's playing things super slow, only going in on their terms and doing so phenomenally. As now, yeah, XX_Goo_Babies and XX is in huge trouble. This should be a kill. I thought it would be cross rate. Wait.
Oh, manages to stabilize it anyways, and now down to solo Hawkins to solo Waldstein, and now the neutral is much worse without an assist because those swipes no longer convert into combos, and you have to earn every hit. Just, you know, you have to earn every hit. Okay, earns that one. Could be cashing out. No, doesn't have the Serene. Not gonna commit the extra bar. Goes great for the Oki. Command grab. Oh my god. Got it out.
Oh my god. The most obscene fuzzy jump JA defense I've ever seen. My 171 goes crazy, they said.
Now Ruby. Yeah, because just fish for the areas. Waldstein's buttons not fast enough to contest yours. Able to take a game. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, if Iota keeps this up, this is a very comfortable and seemingly efficient pace to play of just Lobelias. You can only swipe so much. You can only approach so much with such limited mobility characters. If you're just playing to the skies, playing to the Lobelias, and those rubies assist intermittent, it's seeming like it's tough for... It requires for essentially XX underscore goo underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX to make a read in order to get in, you know?
All right, we're sticking with this. I think probably close to all the way. Waldstein, Hawkman, we just gotta get some Happy Birthday to start. We just not get Happy Birthday ourselves. See, oh man, I mean, yeah, that game looked very much in favor of Iota, but you could kind of sense like how much more they had to play, right? They had to land like in terms of damage, they have to land a lot more hits, and like in terms of just trying to avoid things, they have to play super proactive.
They've been able to overcome it before. Just needs to do it one more time. But Iota locked in, ready to go. Game 4.
All right, I do like how Iota likes to approach on round start. You want to make sure that, you know, round start is super important in this game, just because of how much you can stop the opponent from starting their own silly offense. And so, yeah, aggressive round start's working out well right there. Really good patience on the Hakumen.
Man, phenomenal conversion, too, on the side swap here from Iota. This is really looking solid. Unfortunately, the 6P clipped thanks to the slash. Again, you are so trapped right now.
Danger's out now! The danger is here. It is real. It is manifested right now. Oh, Hakumen, unfortunately, not going to be able to keep the Happy Birthday, but that's a big grip of damage. Find out your way out. Troubles, they go away.
Trade? Okay, yeah, bring the Ruby in, allow for the ratio to heal. About even on life totals as we reset back to this neutral game, but Iota can't. Oh, no way! That.
Oh my god! We're gonna lose Ruby for this.
She dies?
What, yo, EWC moment. Dying from a trade like that.
I can't believe this. Solo Rachel surely can bandage up these boo-boos, the wound on my heart. As we carry to the corner, the burst for Hakumen.
Alright, yeah, Iota forced to flee, forced to try to set things up, needs to save resonance on the table, needs to bar. George's been defeated, Hakumen the counter all along. You can't get through.
Lobelia. Oh, what? God, it hits it overhead. It's Bleak. We committed? Wait! Activation? No punish! Suffocation? No breathing! Ah!
Oh my god. Alright. Can no longer pitch for it. No more cross up on amount of lilies. Has to work it out the normal way. George in the back!
Okay.
Almost genius level DP bait. Unfortunately though. Oh my god, it's so close.
There's no resonance, no rampage time. Just fair and honest Lobelia is trying to zone out here as Iota's stalling out this 1v1 as long as possible. 15 seconds till we get that passive regenerating meter. Damn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What a sight. Definitely felt like there was some game 5 territory in the air. Just couldn't quite find the clutch factor. Either way, I was impressed and entertained, but it will be XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX that will get the 3-1 victory over Iota headed into that winners finals.
Bro, I need a clip of that trade combo with the name attached, man. That was a hit confirm. That was a combo of all time. Holy shit.
Personally, I would have been tilted. I can't believe that Iota had the endurance to make that game 4 go as long as it did, because I would be firing all cylinders, ready to die. Like, not so much alt F4ing with my keyboard, but definitely with my inputs. Like, it'd be over.
I'm already writing the email to Arxis with feedback, man. Yo, next time you make a character, don't let those trade combos happen to me. I need my apology gems. I need a refund. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was one of the best 3-1s I've seen so far today, but we probably got more exciting 3-1s in your future as we start heading over to the losers bracket, possibly? Or are we going to get Sonic Kun up here first? I gotta check, I can see. No, it'll be winners first, but we'll update you a bit on losers. We have Midori making it over Serene Smile, Tomoe over Meryl T, Riazzo's still waiting to fight Mustache Villain, and Renix has handed Loser 7 their second loss of the day, as Renix is going to be rounding out your loser side top 8.
I wanted to see Loser 7 get at least 7th for the meme, but it will have to be a 9th. But a 9th is a good placement to go off on for such a stacked bracket. 28 people, lots of killers here. So it's just, man, yeah, getting any type of distance, whether it be 2 and 2 or 3 and 2, is an achievement in itself. But we're getting down to nitty gritty here. Fun matchup we have coming up here: Sonic-kun versus Yusuro. Sonic-kun being one of the more dominant players within the WNF sphere and online tournaments as a whole. Yusuro being one of the people who have been able to take their crown at least once this year. But Sonic-kun seems to be locked in and ready to go so far within this bracket. Has not dropped a game. 3 over Reaper's Ruin Rat and 3 over Loser 7. And just one set away from being able to see XX_Goo_Goo_Babies_XX in the winner's final.
Yeah, Sonic-kun definitely in the past, year, definitely been collecting a lot of WNF hardware, definitely trying to cement their status. We got like a LeBron James and Michael Jordan situation brewing in the works here, and so we'll be seeing if that comes to a head after this match, or if Yusuro pull an upset, put some word sauce on that name as we get readied up.
Wow, yeah, Yusuro is still locked in on a Narkai Carmine. I thought as soon as they would come in, they would switch back to the Adachi, but it seems like this is what they're committed to, at least for these next foreseeable sets.
I think he's been putting in work. I think, maybe you can only play Adachi in the heart so many times before you snap, so that might be part of it. Not saying that's been the case with their gameplay, but, a little variety is spice of life here, and definitely will be throwing an interesting wrench into what Sonic-kun typically has to deal with.
Get ready.
We shall see. Gotta imagine the Sonic-kun is readied up to take their crown back. They were cheering for Riazzo to win, to try to get the red back. That's not quite what happened, but Yusuro, the next best thing. Again, somebody that's been able to overcome them in the past, and Sonic-kun looking to make this statement with the patented Heart S comp as we decide who's going to be headed to that winners finals.
All right, gonna get started out here. Doing Carmine round start definitely has the big buttons to try to keep Heart from moving away. Already, putting out things like the Blood Wheel, intercepting air-to-air preemptively. And Sonic-kun in their favorite position, blocking down back, and unfortunately getting hit back up.
Yeah. Honestly, this round start had me a bit concerned because Sonic-kun kind of cornered themselves, and usually the get out of jail free card is the homing, but Yusuro matching that immediately with the pinwheel as a means of counterplay was super impactful. We see Heart on the brink of death, S isolated into the corner she goes as well.
Yeah, whiffs on the grab, but still forcing the block thanks to the Narukami assist. Keeping locked down, and Sonic-kun uncharacteristically kind of antsy on these reversals today. Going to be losing S for that.
Great position to be in if you're Yusuro. Don't have to worry about the S. The Carmine can hit on the back. You nearly have full health if you're able to maintain all of that red health recovery.
Or just shooting them out, man. Had the bar to spend, didn't get to use it with S, might as well spend it with Heart. Then you get your first hit, and you're always one safe trip away. Yeah, there we go. 2 solid hits right off the bat. two cracks at the dome. All right, now we're finally trying to mash out, trying to get something going. Not able to punish with back homing.
I'm starting to become a believer here. We got the pinwheel. That forces the resonance activation, and I don't know if they thought they had an opportunity to jump back or whatever it may be. Carmine and JA putting a stop to that. Cross slash, not in range.
Way too ambitious, I think, on that one, but I like the idea. Now Carmine gets a chance to recover a lot of HP, and Sonic-kun having to play pretty defensive because usually you could just homing right in, but Narukami buttons, you can't contest them, man. Able to stop Heart in her tracks. And that was going to combo for even more damage and take that game.
Yusuro putting out these nice, long, active normals within the airspace to cover that homing, whether it be Narukami JA, Carmine JA, or even those pinwheels. It's doing a good deal of work as we head into this game too. And it'll be interesting to see what Sonic-kun does on adaptation. Again, that early game was very worrying. You're in the corner in a matter of like 5 seconds, and then the initial time you tried to escape immediately met with a pinwheel. It has to be weighing on Sonic-kun's mind.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know if Sonic-kun's been playing a little bit more free and looser, but they're usually very diligent with their DPs, not willing to press them unless their shore is going to hit. So having them baited twice without the opponent in the same zip code, something to look out for.
Can't escape from
Here it is, game 2. What you gonna do?
All right, backing off again already, but using the 5P this time aggressively, able to catch Yosuro from interrupting it. And now here we go, the heart OP nonsense that you've come to know and love. It's starting to brew. Ooh, good block.
Hey, yo, we were ready. I know about your tricks. I've studied the tapes.
Oh yeah, you watch film too, huh? Check this out. Yeah, going for the throw this time. Doing some really interesting routes with the B hard punch. Probably more novel burst baits as well. So this game's going a lot better for Sonic Boom now.
Not the safest active switch in the world there from Yusro, but was able to get you out safely regardless. Carmine with the double side hitting DP, but the confirm off the air projectiles. Beautiful from Sonic Boom.
2 bars for 4,000 damage. I mean, that's the life you gotta live. That's fine. Good hit, too. All right, instant overhead. Where's it gonna go? Goes for the delayed stuff. The frame trap with the 5B, almost getting a big grip of damage. Hard 4P? Dang, man. She's got mitts on or something. Able to punch through the sword easily, and now Yosuro very low on life. Down a character, too. This is looking pretty bleak.
Yeah, I almost felt like Yosuro was trying to space himself out in order to get a reaction Zeodyne of some kind. Just couldn't quite find the rhythm. Solo Carmine stuck here. That's gonna be a punish.
Ooh, very fortunate that the heart beam was also disappeared right in time. It was definitely a little bit tricky. Unfortunately, not getting the hit out of that, and I think that will spell the end for that game.
Yeah, he had pretty much everything he could have possibly wanted to try to make that comeback, right? The freeze reaction, super resonance activation, and even a combo that could have been found shortly thereafter. I think the drop there really interrupted their momentum flow to try to make that 1v2 comeback. So it will be a tied up game, a much more Sonic-esque solid display of play that we saw with game 2 in comparison to game 1.
Mm-hmm. Definitely like the stuff you expect to see from Sonic-kun. Going for pretty novel routing today as well. I'm wondering if that's just been labbed to be more burst safe, or we're just trying to catch people off guard with the typical burst points.
See how this works out. Still, those active buttons aren't going away from Carmine and Arakami that Yusuro has been showing time and time again to counterplay the homing.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Sonic-kun, again, trying to get something started, trying to push a assist forward, able to bait out the anti-air that time though, and see if we can just get the sequence going. High-low, here we go. Oh, there we go, 5C.
Another one? And we spin? A third?
And one more coming in your future, yeah. Right now, Yosuro just up back and trying to get Carmine out. Oh, able to tag just in time, but Narukami runs into a heart. Alright, Sonic cooking up a real perfect of their own right now. And it's out of here.
Instant overhead, no confirm. Hey, yo, combo? You better believe it.
Absolutely, man. Counter hit on the DP, very high up. Okay, got the safe jumps of our own. Oh, good single hit on the JA.
Wow. Okay, push block, but yeah, it's Narukami Carmine. We're gonna stay in there no matter what. 5P actually punishing on the opposite end for that burst.
It does feel awful when you have Narukami on top of you. You want to push block out, but it doesn't do anything. Drop kick from halfway across the screen. Now, Yosuro stuck with Narukami. Ooh, good bait on the DP that time.
To get the pickup into the corner, cross slash. Persona.
Big jump catch the text. Oh, but actually not committing to a jump cancel then. Not able to catch the push block, and now Narukami. Another counter combo in your future? Yes, sir.
Yo, the new Narukami discussion, bro. All right, gonna be able to get the pickup. This one doesn't kill, but great situation regardless. Oh!
The DPs get baited. Sonic-kun's DP is getting smoked this set for sure.
Air to air, yeah, I dare you to take to the skies. It's me and you. Wait a minute, counter hit.
Oh my god, okay, Sonic coming out on top this time.
Yeah, it could be routed on the Astro, but we will take that damage. Corner situation as well. Yusuro in trouble. Text out, gets clipped for the two-way counter poke.
Yeah, there we go. I get good adaptation, I guess, for Sonic and pressing the air button extremely preemptively, knowing that Yosuro has the instinct to just up back JA as much as possible on defense, so... Oof.
It's a valiant strategy preemptively. I think it's a risky strategy reactively, right? She just has so many angles that she can fly. If she's doing the fastest variation, homing is so fast. It's highly unlikely you're going to be able to meet her in time for the air-to-air.
Yeah, you definitely want to be, I think, in the air already when you press the JA stuff, just because you're abusing the active frames and the just hugeness of your normals. But I think heart probably still comes at you faster if you're trying to press it in response to heart buttons.
100.
Yozuro successful on the offense that time. The 6P cleaning things up, and I think this is not what you want to see for Yozuro.
There's the mix. Instant overhead again. Fake it. Delayed air dash.
Ow, that's not good. Cool. Yeah, what's that? Oh, has to spend all the bars, but that's fine. You're still going to take the happy birthday damage on you anyways.
Yeah, now solo you. That was messed up on the incoming. You got one more guess, buddy.
Alright, good push. Oh no, but the buttons are still here. Sonic, you're just trying to get those 5Cs, trying to pad those stats.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this Unarakami need. The answer is will not get any more Sonic-kun. After a very good game won by Yosuro, cleaning it up quite convincingly. 3-1.
I mean, you know, Sonic moving on into the winners finals, but Yusuro was able to do what no one in this bracket has done thus far, which is take the game off of Sonic. Again, they've been the player that's been the most on fire within their bracket run up until this point. Has their work cut out for them in the form of XX_goo_babies_XX later on in the winners finals. But within this top 8, we do have to work through our losers, which has been fully deduced now. As you mentioned earlier, Serene Smile and Tomo A have finding their way into this top 8, and it looks like it'll actually be Ryazo versus Renix as Ryazo gets that 3-2 victory over Mustached Villain.
Yeah, we are occupying a lower level, the lower part of the alphabet today. R, S, and T all represented, but it looks like we're getting Serene and Tomoe first. See how this goes. Tomoe doing pretty good, I think, down the losers after their early exit from winners, so good to see them polishing things up as they get ready to head overseas. And I don't know how much this, how many Wild Rachels there are over there, but this will be an interesting challenge nonetheless.
Serene Smile is one of a kind, man, in terms of just like team comp, tag, play style, and personality. Hell of a guy. I've got to kick it with them multiple times. They're a hoot. But yeah, see how prepared Tomoe is for this. We haven't had Serene Smile on stream yet tonight. As you mentioned earlier, going to losers early and making that deep run to get to within this top 8. So it looks like they're going to be coming in with some momentum.
Yeah, the Rachel agenda is being pushed tonight for sure. After a bit of a hiatus from our Rachel players, they've come out in full force. Let's see how this matches up. Hilda, Aurier, Rachel, Walton, let's get to it. Already the 4P agenda being imposed.
Yeah, the instant reaction that being DP is a very fair reaction from Serene Smile. Push blocks as well. Force Sandwich does not guess on the active switch 2Cs at all. Tomoe is the same sider. I'm noticing
about get put in the corner is what I'm seeing.
They are such a same sider.
But no mix-ups, man. That's what you got to do when you when the others have proven their ability to punish you for attempting it. All right, good use of the abilities. Just trying to stop Hilda from pressing anything. Knows that the Aurier 5P Roomba is lurking down below. Yeah, going to choose things out. Good job punishing it. Not going to deal with the cross combo sequence, but Tomoe on the flip side, good punish as well. Now instant overhead for your troubles. Full confirm. This is a really annoying scrap of damage.
Serene's getting punished for the Ruby 4P had to be something they don't expect. Not something that often happens, but if any character's equipped to it, that full screen bullet of Hilda is case in point, one of the best in class for it. I stayed at the solo Rachel level 3 resonance. What we're gonna do with it?
Yeah, very fortunately for Serene, Tomoe did not have cross combo, so did not have to block even more after that. Doesn't have 2 bars either, so you can keep on sending out these windstorms as much as you want. Oh no, but gets the wrong super there, and now, oh man, bar dwindling down, resonance dwindling away. Will you get that hit you need? Oh, we're getting them right now. First day in your future?
Bruh. Okay.
That was unfortunate. You saw Serene try to win down to block the DP in time, but a button came out at some point. Now we're gotta get these next few hits, honestly.
That was ambiguous as hell.
Almost good for dude. Serene's freaking setups. I forgot how joyful they are. Oh no, but that DP not able to catch the flip, and just like that, watch the cutscene get her out of there.
Yeah, it was looking not impossible for Serene. I think that reverse input on the super really kind of stalled a lot of the comeback sequences that they were looking for. But yeah, Tomoe will be able to strike first within this set.
Yeah, Serene's saying he's getting like he's getting situations that Rachel's facing the wrong direction when he thinks he's on the other side. So maybe it's like, hey, I'm inputting this play because like I'm reacting to like where my sprite is facing or something. Definitely some misinputs there, leading to his demise for that set, for that game. Oh no, that's not what you want to do, but doesn't get punished for it. The raw on block overhead from Aurier, and now Serene gets to play the zoner grappler ideal.
Yo, just getting punished for checking forward.
Oh! Great call on the 4P, stopping Aurier from on top of the screen, but now Waldstein Hilda is not a fun place to be. Especially if you're not playing super active with wall swipes without those conversions.
Push blocks, just getting out of range those 5A auto combos. JC, I'm a surfboard, my problem's away.
Yeah, absolutely. Stabilizes the combo, gets a confirm, gets a good grip of damage, tries to go for an air on block reset. Serene is not teching. We know.
Do something malicious is brewing, able to live to tell the tale. Set of George, last name Lopez.
Alright. You can really see Tomoe playing with the utmost patience, not wanting to unwittingly fall into the trap, but unfortunately right there. Allows Serene to escape, gets a safe burst in with Hilda, and now we're playing this on a clean and narrow, going to be taking out this character. I think has the bar to do it.
Out of here. Isolated Rachel yet again. Yet much more doable circumstance for Serene. Level 4 resonance time around. The Aurier is low. It's a matter of when you opt to strike and what you could do with it if you're Serene.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tomoe decided to spend the bar there because now you have no defense into the oncoming 4P neutral. Able to get it back at last second. The assist trades almost preventing a awful situation. Ah, my ears. Audio engineers, please.
Okay, I mean, with the audio assist called from Rachel, it will be Hilda going down, setting up shop, trying to make this happen. That was whiffed off in the distance.
Yeah, Rachel, the greatest enemy foe of Rachel players, having to do all these inputs and keep it clean. Certainly proving to be the demise there. But the anti-air was clean as heck. Not going to be able to kill, has no meter. But now just trying to keep the pressure on. He's going to have to eat all of this chip damage. And you're one Aurier J away from losing the game right now.
Open, yeah, doesn't want to push block. I have George, I have EX Abelia. I want to maintain those options. Built the 2, so now we finally will. And we're going to drop another one, last name Washington.
Oh my god, one more hit, and there we go! The clean transition to the overhead. I think Tomoe tried up back at that last second there, but not able to get it as Serene takes that game.
And Serene stinginess, the selfishness, the eyes on the prize. I will not push block if it means I can't throw a George ideology, aiding their decision making for 10 seconds, and it ended up paying off in dividends. As soon as the boy was able to be thrown out, the game was done. Tying it up 1-1.
George is be ruling the world. 13 of them in her pocket. She has even more loaded up in the trunk, and definitely proving to be the difference maker for that comeback.
Let's see what we got here. Game 3.
Serene switching it up one more time. Serene definitely just, I think, flips a coin to see who he starts on point. There is no solid ideology behind who comes on in. You know, rightfully so. He switches between the two all the time.
Cross combo activation? Might as well. Yeah, no cross gauge available, so just get all the damage we can. That Aurier 5P hilarious scaling.
Yeah, pushing him all the way to the corner, and you know that like you can even get some of that cross gauge back with the neutral you're able to play. Yeah, going to spend the rain super just to get some of that assist gauge back. A little bit preemptive on that call with the Aurier, had no way to cancel it, and yeah, Hilda getting scooped.
With JB, you hate to see it. Every Hilda player to rite of passage. You have to have it happen to you at least once.
From downtown, gets confirmed to another beautiful sequence. 6,000 damage from that.
This has been a wild sequence. The confirmation with the lightning into the setup on the side with the freaking throw. I would not want to fight this.
Wolfine definitely moving up the tiers right now. Gets the George conversion too, just for good measure. Not able to invuln through that, and now one more chance for Tomoe to play. Oh, that could be a grab. You know it, man. Every time when Tomoe is lurking down on the ground and Hilda's approaching, you know he's trying to run a grab. Get out of a situation.
The loops. Oh my god!
Yeah, did Serene win at the last second there to push Rachel out of the way?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That was hilarious.
The technology. All right, well, Tomoe on the backseat, but fortunately, Waldstein, not much health to their name. Get a good chip sequence here. And you're not going to get it with Rachel coming full screen and George is coming below. Oh, no.
Me and Harrison on the prowl. They're able to get it done. That Serene Smile now up 2-1 over Tomoe. So it seems like Serene Smile's bag of tricks are endless. They always have something up their sleeve. Like the freaking loops in the corner. What's with this guy?
I mean, I've seen the beanbag loops for a while now. They no longer excites me like they used to. But that wind burst bait, oh my god. New stuff. All right, Tomoe on the back foot right now, but certainly has the tools available. I think getting a little bit antsy and neutral, things like with JB are not things you're accustomed to seeing from him. So I think trying to figure out ways of like calming down, not having to be too active on the Serene approaches will go a long way here.
TC active switch, EX Labelia. Serene tried to run up DP. Hey, Tomoe DP'd.
I mean, I expect nothing less from Serene, not gonna lie. There's a huge grip of damage, though. 9k, no bar. Good backdash on the side of Serene's Smile. Oh, here comes the George. Gets smacked from the top rope. Unfortunately, lightning not going to be picking up from there. 4P, clean up my problems.
Oh, the 4P. My favorite song. Into the corner we go. Can't actually pick up from that far away. Unfortunate call there from Tomoe.
Not able to switch in time either. Certainly situations that could be going much more in Tomoe's favor right now. Has to spend a bar on just trying to navigate. Oh no, here comes George. Able to chew it out thanks to the Yori 5P.
Oh, Rachel gets punished for this. Maybe wait, what? She was actually safe, but Serene had already committed the DP.
I wonder if Serene saw that Rachel was going to get punished anyway, so he was just like, okay, I'm just going to take less damage by throwing the DP out there. Oh no!
Yeah, we are swinging.
Absolutely.
Hey
no.
yo, footsie! No, it didn't work! For sandwich? With the mix-up? No, we're going to go for confirm.
That is another big grip of damage. Just air dashing back now. Oh, good recognition by Serene. Hilda actually does have quite a bit of recovery post-flash on that super. So if you are in the same zip code, you do not have to hold it. It's not GNU use.
Yep, that should do it. We're tied up now 2-2 as Tomoe able to... Yeah, I mean, once it's walled here, what do you do, man? All things considered, Serene Smile had a couple of close calls. The spacing out on the whiffed Thanatos with the punish on the Lariat was immaculate. It just did not quite go into the super. The super not fast enough to pick up from that distance.
Yeah, I think Waldstein, in neutral, definitely has a lot of the tools to make people, like, second guess, and you have a lot of ways of responding and landing the hits, right? It's just that solo, his ability to convert is a little bit suspect.
Poor guy.
Which holds back the risk reward.
Yeah. Except I don't feel bad for grapplers, but, you know, theoretically, poor guy.
It's alright, I'm here on Team Grappler. Alright. Right now, Team Grappler putting in the work. A lot of unburstable damage right away. Gets the air reset too. Aurier, looking dicey. Finally able to force their way out thanks to a EX thrust. Monkey ball on the screen, same siders. There we go.
Knockdown 2C, didn't believe in it, went for the 5A reverse beat, forced sandwich, JC over the 2B. What are we doing here?
We're getting a look at the situation. He uses the super just to slow things down, able to get the hit on Rachel. Here comes the Oki. Flub something? I'm not surprised to see Totally just go for a mid there. And with that, Smile able to switch out into Wall. Actually, we're just going to switch to whoever we want right now. Mixed up City. Oh no.
Ooh, man, if Tomo was able to find that happy birthday pickup, that would have been great. Gonna be at least finding some, yeah, mix for now. I'm telling you, he's the same sider. Never guess cross up.
Yeah, I mean those. If you were a betting man, you'd be making a lot of money right now. Down to solo Rachel, Resident 4, and no bar on the side of Pummel A. If I'm Serene, I think I try to find a safe spot to start spending that cash, like right now. George right on top of you.
Vincent and Harrison, they're right below. Gonna drop a Michael on top of it as well. Finally make contact with one of them. Hey, yo!
Good stuff on the side of Serene. Going to be spending that cash. Keep that residence nice and healthy. Washington Carver on the field. He's lurking.
Gary, do we build enough bar for the super? Might have to land one more hit at this point.
Oh, the cross up! It's so devious. Oh my god.
Bush keeps it safe.
One more chance. Serene somehow still keeping win, but now has no more win left in the name. Has to play really defensive. Peak defense right there. And here. Okay, you know what? You get the kill, you get the kill.
He might be the best. He might just be the best.
Well, if we're talking about the best, we'll be deciding that soon if Serene keeps on making forward to lose the semifinals. Another Rachel sitting on the other side of bracket. But good job by Serene. Able to clutch that game out.
Run continues. I think in terms of data, I think Serene has won the most amount of matches tonight. They're on like a 5-1 record. It's a huge bracket, so going to losers that early definitely puts the task on you to make the long haul run if you want to get deep within this top 8. And Serene is doing a damn thing. Fighting Yusra up next. Excited to see how far they can go. But we have our last round 1 losers top 8 match coming up in the form of Renix versus Riazo.
Yeah, this one, you know, if 9 to Fandom comes on screen, might not be fun. If 9 to Fandom doesn't come on screen, might be much more entertaining. Renix, our resident kanji player here in the lands of the personal computer. See if Kanji gets a chance to play. Another grappler that, you know, they could all use a little help in this game.
Yeah, Kanji, one of the less represented characters, period. Although I feel like there is, throughout time, some that are running amok within the WNF sphere, whether it be the form of a critical existence failure, Puns, when Puns used to play, Renix kind of taking up that mantle as of late. And the top 8 within this bracket, it's been a stacked one. They were able to get the dubs over Zircon, Bumba Chunga, and Loser in order to get into this position. Not an easy matchup to say the least, though. That's coming in the form of Riazo, and I think Team Comp will either solidify that even more that it's not an easy matchup, or I don't know if Riazo's gonna be sticking to. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, you know, you're either playing on like hard difficulty or lunatic difficulty for sure. And it looks like we're just gonna be on hard today. We got the Aiga Sadashi coming through against Kanji Ragnar.
Get ready. Get ready.
Let's see how the cookie crumbles, or the crumble cookies. A place I don't recommend.
It's mid. It certainly is it's a place you can spend your money, but you can spend your money in other places like our exclamation mark match arena for these players as we get things cooking for here, deciding closer and closer to see who will be representing your top 3, Riazo and Renix. Let's get to it.
There we go, Kanji Ragnar. Round starting with Kanji on this team is something I don't actually expect. I would expect it to be Ragnar. No?
Renix always plays Kanji round start. I think he really likes using Ragnar 5. Like, he is Ragnar 5P strongest soldier. Very good at making that hit meaty. Very good at kind of just using it to secure neutral. You're not going to see it today, though, because right now, Ragnar might not get a chance to live much longer. One more Oki situation, but Renix does not know the combo. That's fine. Oh my god!
Yeah, we saw the lack of horizontal reach not pay off for Riazo the previous set on that Aiga's DP, and now the punishment close to death, not quite death though.
11,000 damage just from mashing B and partner. And I mean, speaking of damage, right now dropping out. This is a really bad missed opportunity for Ryazo, because now you're only able to kill one of these characters.
Trying to make it happen. Kanji is the one who falls as a victim. 13k as it's a solo Ragna. Gauntlet Hades trying to bring it back.
Yeah, getting a good bit of lifesteal from that too. Ryazo not bursting, probably needs to save, I guess, for a rainy day, and will not be needing her heat. Why are we doing this? You better not drop this.
It worked. It worked.
I just saw the exact same sequence before, and the BZO was it was a setup, so can never be too sure.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, Ryazo striking first, you know, looking solid on the, I guess, Adachi. Still trying to figure out the nuances throughout the, I guess, DP off of BZO. Apparently, according to one reticent cactus, you can't really get it consistently, so it can be the more consistent option, not just opt for mix, so.
Yeah,
I believe their opinion more than mine.
your damage off the mix, you know, expected value-wise, if you hit your 6k whatever combo half the time, it's probably more damage than just one DP. I don't think I guess it's good OKR for DP either, so you might as well.
This is my role.
Seems like a reset to neutral situation.
Yeah. Well, we're going back into round star neutral for sure right now. We're getting the color swap on the side of Renix. I like the watermelon. You know, it's good
Candy. Yeah.
Cotton candy. I've never seen. Look, if I see cotton candy with green on it, I'm not taking that, man. I'm getting a refund.
Fair point.
All right, good air, but unfortunately a better assist call on the side of Ryazo. Not a good combo confirmed though, and now back neutral. Conchair trying to put in some work. No one has cross combo CC gauge on their side though, so a lot of just very back and forth.
Oh my gosh, burst safe off the EX Megiddo. I think Kanji just dies for this.
I don't. Okay, well. Okay. We're in creative mode, that's okay. Not like this.
Bros. Alright, the idea engine is engaged.
I'm having ideas right now.
It looks like Ryazo's idea is JC.
Dang man.
That was a round, I'll tell you what.
I'm just saying, this is 2004, you're on Smash 4, someone tells you that tears don't exist, alright? You're a time traveler, you come back into you go back to the past, you show them this clip, and like, tell me tears don't exist. Tell me that these 4 characters are all the same power level.
They are. I mean, Renix just allowed for that to happen. Just simply, like, just don't burst into the EX special that did, like, 13k. And simply...
combo, I guess.
Right? And just stop the JC. It's as simple as that.
I guess so, man. Seafood levels of intelligence required to conduct a successful game plan here. And look at that, man. Just like you said, just hit them, don't get hit, and you'll be doing great. 5P off the rip. And now, keeping Ryazo locked down-ish. Never mind. Ready to start?
Okay. 5C? Huh.
I can take the sandwich situation, get the janky mix up off of the Kanji 6P. Oh boy. 4P on your 4P for your troubles. Hello?
That was really smart defense from Ryazo. Up back in order to avoid the command throw. Call the assist as well. Ragna clipped. No, they've been getting that misinput time and time again. Drop the knight.
I don't really see why. Like, you gotta input core circle with 9, right? You can do it.
On the incoming. Do we go for BZO? Yes.
I don't think this kills. Or the CC version? No, not even close. Oh my god, footsies with the Aegis? Wow, great use of the chair dive. Character's dead? Character's dead?
Boop. Boop. Boop.
You had a good run.
Solo a dot. Wow, the optimal. No, never mind.
Oh, no!
Not optimal at all. I don't know how you... Interesting. I guess they thought he was airborne, so you can pick up after the dead spike? A little bit of a bizarre choice on the side of Renix there.
I do one Ragnarok.
You do one Ragnarok?
Yeah, I do one Ragnarok, and if I don't have any bar, I don't do a Ragnarok.
You know what? I feel it, right? The you guys, BC Hellsfang. That's all I swear by. That's all I gotta know.
Blood Scythe, my strongest soldier.
Okay then. So Renix making more of a game, only down 2-1 right now, and I mean that round start went a lot better, right? You just simply hit them, don't get hit yourself. But every time a BZU comes on screen, you kind of just feel that Renix's team feels slightly helpless to deal with it. You know, yet another one.
EP just to check the up back just in case, I would imagine. Does not quite pay off, but the corner is still locked down here. I don't play nice.
Evasion.
Right, Ragnar, kind of cashing your paycheck. There we go. That's what you're here for. Overhead going to be not completing that combo. Another happy birthday, but fortunately not going to lose both characters this time.
Hello.
Well, I guess Ragnar is the favorite child this time. That's a choice. And as it stands, I don't know if Ragnar could be here much longer. Never mind. Great awareness after the freeze frame to get the hit.
Just delay. That was like a defensive read from Rialzo. Not instant like wake up super, just on a delayed timing where Renix was trying to target that throw bait with the 2B. Met with the cross slash combo afterwards, and Rialzo gets the 3-1 victory over Renix.
Like that. Rialzo moving on. A good showing overall by Renix. Just a little bit tough dealing with those BZO setups coming from Rialzo's side that game. So yeah, they'll be Rialzo will be facing off against Iota in your losers quarters. And as for who we have next, I need to check the logs.
I believe we will be headed into the territory of Yusuro and Serene Smile.
All right. Yusuro doing a lot of work this week with the Carmine U. Unfortunately, did suffer a loss in the winners bracket. So will that be enough to dissuade them, or are we running this all the way through this tournament?
I'm sorry, I spaced out for a bit.
Okay, I'm also spacing out slightly. I need to get some liquids.
Actually,
yeah.
That's what I need. I will be right back in like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Everyone, you know, exclamation mark, hydrate yourselves. Enjoy the good content we got here tonight. And as you're hydrating yourselves, feel free to hydrate these players by typing an exclamation mark Maturino. Donate some water money in there. You know, utilities be going up these days, and you know, every cent goes to these players. So yeah, if you're curious to see how bracket broke down as well, exclamation mark bracket will also be your guiding light. And as Adkins hopefully comes back after that 10-second break, I too.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. Tag out. I'm getting my water.
Indeed. Rookie mistake. Why did I come to a commentary shift with nothing to drink? No bebidas. Good. Now I'm ready to go. And looks like these players are ready to go. Locked in. Serene Smile versus Yusuro. No Carmine this time around. We are back to Adachi Gaming. Let's see. Yeah, Yusuro has dropped the losers after that set against Sonic-kun. Serene Smile making the deep run. Of course, opting for IAD back immediately, trying to get AZO up and ready to go. Serene Smile with the dive in 2025. Boom. No BZO action switch.
Yeah, usually Yusuro is extremely good at confirming those AZO, you know, to UZO sequencers, but opting not to spend it that time. And we'll see if that comes back to bite them. Right now, both of these players, you know, both these is my sword normals for sure. And now Serene starting to make inroads. George on top.
The delayed JB.
You're also fighting demons out here. Every time he assists his spell, something is getting slapped. The Serene coming out the better after that entire sequence. Oh my goodness.
He's just like hopping around, dipping in and out, calling these Waldstein calls, and allowing for Waldstein to get punished only slightly. Only to be interrupted with a Lobelia, a Bat, this time a George.
Yes, man. He's coming out there. He's waiting to crush something, and there we go. Not even going to get a chance to pop off. Rachel 5P cleaned it up.
Yusro just felt like they couldn't find their footing. Anytime that it seemed like there was a punished opportunity or just some type of situation where they could mount some type of offense or a bar rate match, anything, they were just met with like, nah, stop, hold yourself in the corner, Lobelia. Nope, none of that.
Definitely. I think Serene definitely embodies, so obviously you think of zoner grappler, like the grappler uses the zoner to get in. But a lot of these grappler characters have pretty good advancing assists that like cover just ranges, you know, Walled Slash, Tiger Sledge, Kanji 4P, and Serene definitely showing how you can use those effectively for zoning patterns as well. Game.
Can't escape from crossing
Indeed. Game 2.
Alright. The humble up back from both sides. We all know the drill, we all know the agenda. And I think that Yosro are not very happy about being stuck here. Had the bats coming in, frame trapped against the wall sign. Oh no, and I'm kind of feeling like this dodge pick isn't really working out as it usually does.
The Carmine did so much work for Yusro throughout the bracket. I mean, yeah, the team is strong. It's definitely not a point of just like the team not being capable of doing it. Just hasn't been able to execute in the way that I think they would like. We've seen a couple of drop DZO confirmations. This time though, getting the safe jump, beta on the DP, this should be fatal. A good momentum builder here for Yusro.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to get a lot of damage on these characters. Going to get a good Oki situation too, probably. Yeah. Character's gone, and Adachi is going to be sitting there as an assist. 5P calls available. Lockdown as soon as Yusro gets a hit, but we might be able to get it. Serene expertly dancing around, but unfortunately gets tapped at the very end.
Activation. Ooh, caught by the active switch.
Not gonna be able to kill here. Just gonna go for the Oki BZO in your future. Hello? Okay.
This is a funny game we played.
There's a world where, you know. So, I guess he did TK, right? Was the plan maybe to get Narukami to block it, so you're still plus even after you get hit?
You want me to explain the reasoning of a Serene Smile?
Right, my bad.
Respectfully.
We're diving too deep into the archives there. We're trying to decipher the black arts. It's not happening.
Rachel round start this time around. Okay, they've been threatening up forward to dissuade Zio time and time again. Thanks to those big meaty claws of JC. What does Rachel bring to the table?
We're varying up. We're changing the round start. You know, now we got a George here right away. See if we can land that hit. You know, lots of opportunity. I don't even know when that low came through, but I think right now you don't want to put yourself in the corner like this. Great anti-air.
Interrupted. Free opportunity for Lobelia thanks to the George. Forced sandwich. I
think Serene really wanted to clip Adachi with that Lobelia, with that super, but already cross comboed, already invulnerable.
Too much dip on the chip there. Oh, 4P. How does she do it? This. If I say what I think next, I'll be suspended this for 6 months. Nice assist call.
Another mystery jump awaiting. Just goes for the throw. We ain't banning those here. We're pressing it right away. Now just chasing Narukami, pecking in the air. Oh boy, and now here we go. Another George for your troubles.
Like a couple of frames away from being like extremely hard to blockable, if not unblockable. Like.
Alright, I respect it on the side of Serene. You were trying to just, you know, you knew the Zio card was coming, interrupt it in any way you can. Unfortunately, does not get the one that hits Adachi instead, and now losing Waldstein for all of that effort.
Rachel, level 4 resonance, up backing George, and here's the resonance activation for the chip. Just needs a little bit in order to make it happen. That'll do it.
You see how, like, you know, we call George, right? He's supposed to be on meteor penalty, but level 4 resonance just gave her that bar back right away. Now all this doesn't matter. More supers coming out, like, oh shoot, never mind.
Dog.
Yosuro built that second bar with the swiftness and able to just cut on right through.
Yo, Yosuro ain't letting no free nonsense rock, all right? No unsafe Zio activations, no raw supers, none of this stuff, all right? If you throw, especially on the Narukami, all right, you're getting checked, all right? He's like, he's the police, man.
Yeah, you know, Q4A something. Is he a detective or something at the end of it? I don't remember.
in the bad ending, something like that, right? Him and Adachi like kiss or something. I don't know.
Oh no. Oh, we're switching back to the wall side round star. We ain't letting any of that happen. Not on our, not on this safe or whatever stream. Going in there. Oh my god, the anti-air 5B just match it out. Gets to pick up 2. Might be the in your future. Good blocks on the side of Serene Smile.
Hey yo.
Almost got the layup, and now is George still on the screen? I think can't hear him. I think he's gone.
I wouldn't say he's gone. I can't hear him as well. Empty jump low off the lockdown. Cross slash.
Oh, risks it all on the DP, and just like that, going to be down to only Resident level 2 Rachel. An actual tall mountain climb this time. Not going to be able to get unlimited meter. Does start off with 4. Going to start spending it right now. Get a little bit of neutral.
First activation of all time. Still. Okay, it's gone.
Wait. How did George die? What hit him?
He had gotten hit by something previously before that Adachi 2A, so the health points were low.
Okay, I'm trying to remember, but I could not for the life of me parse it in time. It's okay. Another George on the back end. Doesn't matter though. Narukami with the clean anti-air.
Yep, no need for resonance. I'll just hold my Oki, and this should be it as Yusuro, the 7th one, gonna be able to take out Serene Smile, going further within this loser's bracket as Serene's run will end at 5th.
This top 4 starting to shape up like top 4s we're used to. Yosuro sitting comfortably in loser semifinals, and we're going to see if we get a new challenger up here on the other side. Ayota and Ryazo queuing up.
Bro, I haven't seen these two play against each other since the Tech Chase 2v2. We don't talk about the Tech Chase 2v2. Shout outs to the Tech Chase 2v2 though, but
Yeah, when are we getting more 2v2s, Atkins?
I don't know, bro. Y'all want me to? Well, y'all gotta make up your mind, bro. Am I a content creator, a streamer, a tournament organizer, a commentator, or a competitor? I can't be all 5.
Dang, man, we just gotta have 5 Atkins. Then we
If
can
only.
have everything.
You can have every Atkins if I could be unemployed.
Was Podge hosting a 2v2? I know it. Silence emoji.
Damn.
We're talking about having time for sure. All right. So yeah, let's see Iota and Ryazo. This is certainly going to be a match. I'm sure words will be said at the end of these. So hope to a good match. Hope to a one without incidents as we await Ryazo to queue on in.
Yeah, Ryazo opting for the Aigus Adachi throughout the majority of this run. I would be tempted to say that's what they're going to be locked in on for the entire run. But you never know. You know, there's other teams within the tuck. Nine to Phantom has not reared her head quite yet. And we'll have to see how this plays around Iota, who, when forced to play on this like more passive wait and see type of approach game, that's when they've looked their strongest. But that might be a playstyle that's not super accessible against a character like Aigus, right? When you have access to 5B and 2B, if you're up backing, tossing Rebellious, things of that sort, it's going to require a slight adjustment to your pacing. So, it'll be a fun one to watch, as all of these sets have been. 28 players tonight here for WNF Online Edition, PC Edition. So good stuff to y'all. The community showing up, showing out. 40 of you watching in chat. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, love to see everyone coming out here to play today. We're coming closer and closer to the end of our stream. If you are so inclined, you can check out the progress in so far with exclamation mark bracket and give our players a little something something exclamation mark Maturino for your consideration. We do have another direct contribution from a Guzman Gaming. You know what? I'm sure this comment is especially tailored for you, Mr. Kraken Atkins.
Oh, let me refresh. It's actually not updated on my end.
I don't want to deprive you of your due right, your birthright here.
I hate this guy, man. Guzman donated $1. The comment is, "Hey guys, my name is Gap." Wait, that's actually not how that's spelled. Wait, that's. Okay, editor's note, Gappin. I'm not gonna pronounce that how that's spelled. There's no fucking way y'all are getting that. There's just no way I'm saying that, bro. I think it's a typo. It's a typo. Cheap. Surely it's a typo, right? Surely that's a typo. Back me up here. I'm not reading that, bro. Hey guys, my name is Gavin Atkins, and I'm here to let out my secret. I am a Glizzy gamer from the Glizz clan Kietis. That's what it is, all right? Jesus Christ.
You want to repeat that?
Look, for the sake of Atkins, honestly, I'll let him have that. I'll let him interpret it however he wanted it to. Because
What's up, bro? What the hell?
Bro.
All right.
Oh God.
Good job, everybody.
Run your donations by spell check. Clippy, the paperclip can help you out. It could go a long way, buddy. There's no way he meant that. There's no. Anyways, we're hopping into it, y'all. Riazo versus Yoda.
Get ready.
We up.
We up here. We still sticking with the I guess Adachi. Doing a Dachi point. You know, that big old 5A gonna be putting some work, some JB for your trouble. See if we can stop Iota from executing their round start. Just because Ruby's got a lot of options here. You know, route up 5A, up back. Don't try to put a stop to that. Let's get it going. Never mind, we're playing passive as hell. And already switching back to the Igus. Oh, dearie.
Force sandwich situation. Delay active switch. No, JC. And then we get the combo shortly thereafter for alley-oop.
Tech Chase can't escape, but oh no. Thorn using all of their wind. And, I mean, just like that. Rachel looking a little defenseless, looking a little cooked right now, too. Well, never mind. We're fine. It's Riazo. Riazo with Igus combos.
Dog, do we just not care about my ears at this moment, man? Like...
Alright, another Igus sandwich situation, saving the day. Just hard tag right away, no problem. Ruby trying to find her way in, trying to get a hit. Not going to be able to find it there. We're not doing combos.
No combos in sight. 6P. Out of here.
Yeah, all you need are 2 bullets, and that'll take that game. Iota not having the best time that round, for sure.
It looked strong at first, right? Iota was able to strike first with that JC, and then from there just couldn't quite put the pieces together. And it seemed like once Riazo found a senior point of offense, it snowballed all the way to the finish. That's something that this team can do. Granted, it didn't go in the way that you would traditionally expect it. There were no Zio or high-low setups. It was just a matter of constant force sandwich situations and Iota not being able to reset back to that neutral game. So.
Yeah, for sure. Going to game 2, see what adjustments we got setting up. Iota said that their weight set is calling to them, so see if, you know, maybe a few reps will get them through, get them the muscle memory they need. Already doing a good job with punishing Adachi. Yeah, keep him in the corner, going for some frame kills, spending that win. Good punish.
All right, a much better start here. As we're carrying over, we got the Labellias, we got the Ruby. Activate for the mix.
Yeah, right now, Rihanna doesn't have any meter, so Ryota could be going ham, but no, Ben's there just going a little bit too hard on offense. Does not have any win gauge left, so that's okay. Able to get the super or possibly kill. No, just chasing them down. We don't need to spend that cash right now. We can save it for later.
To the corner we go. Good luck, buddy. Oh, we blocked the instant overheads, but they keep going. They don't stop.
Unfortunately, not able to cash out there either, so still one more chance on Riazo's side. Not able to make that a save jump in time. Good response on the with the anti-air. Not having to take too much. Oh, not able to avoid the 6P in time.
I think Iota saw the vulnerable Adachi in the back and wanted to do something to capitalize on it, just couldn't figure out what. That's why they weren't blocking.
Yeah, and I mean, right now we've gone from bad to worse, right? One Aaron burst punish, you're taking 5 digits of damage. We're also not completing a combo, so I think, you know, fair is fair. Thorn, right now, one more touch away, and there it is.
That'll do it. All right, tied up 1-1. Yoda with much more control within that match. I felt like, well, game one, Yoda wasn't able to like stabilize. We set to the neutral, going to those points of the game where they tend to shine. And this time, looking the better for it. A lot of great call-outs were able to be made, and we're in a first two situation now.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So, yeah, definitely a lot better showing from Iota that game. A little bit, I think playing pretty fast and free with the resets, like not trying to maximize damage because you know you're gonna need a lot of hits anyways. But certainly, there are moments where I'm like, oh, the characters are dead, but we're not. We haven't done the prep work beforehand to put them all the way down. So maybe we'd like to see them like, you know, stop trying like tech chase less, maybe go for more damage, go for the prioritize the corner. See how that pays out, because right now, like, in terms of damage, this team does a lot more than you.
Dude, and yeah, you find yourself in a situation where Iota had to write a different. Oh my god, that sucks as a reset, bro.
Oh.
That's terrible. That's dreadful. No, Iota had to write a different route start to find the lockdown, but spent cross combo for the mix up and couldn't stabilize. Lost neutral thereafter. Ruby almost died for it. Like,
We're not. Oh no. We are not punishing this Aegis enough for the drop combos.
this is rough, man.
This is not good at all, man. The damage is piling up. Oh, that's the start you need, though. Able to pierce through the BZO. Going to, yeah, just super stabilize a bit, get more corner. I said stabilize! This device is free!
Throw up the tick varieties. Went for the horde burst bait. Nothing inside.
It's like you were trying to.
Damn. I think like from the getting reset from the drop into the EX Megiddo, that does a lot of mental damage and actual damage. Like
I feel the madness meter ticking up whenever that happens. I'm just like, oh my god, put me out of my misery. I'm about to scream.
Oh, the misery.
Oh, the misery for sure. All right, well, still a game, still a set. You know, 2-1, just two more on the side of Iota potentially to make it forward.
Rachel Bros.
Rachel and Jenna, maybe Rachel's low for you guys.
That could be what's going on. You know, Serene, Smile, and Iota both place in top 8, but they don't want to place too high. Right at 5th?
Yeah! this character's only top 5 if they make the top 5. So as long as you're kind of cover below, you can keep the agenda. Oh! Alright, another chance on the side of Iota, please. Alright, we hit the Aegis. We,
Bro, they are scrapping. Like, there's just a lot of scrap going on right now.
Absolutely, man. We have to go in for the unique 2B pickup after BZO. Oh, no, just don't be there!
Just don't be there. It's solid advice. That would solve a lot of fighting game situations, I'll tell you what.
I'm just saying, man, if I just spamming JC from top of the screen, I do not want to be in the same zip code. I have no idea when she's coming down.
Yoda's doing an awesome job of targeting up back time and time again. Rewarded for this with the confirm, but that's not quite get the full thing. Zam.
Zam indeed. One more chance though, but it's going to be one of those instant overhead kind of situations. Able to block it. Alright, Lobelia's coming to cover. Yeah, teleports, go for his mix-up. Doesn't get the side switch, but does get the high-low. And now one more chance. Great match on the side of Riazo. I'm not able to pick it up. And no, the 6P is coming. You had a chance. Ah.
I guess they just didn't want to play the game anymore. Because that was actually still so doable.
I understand the mentality. But I'm just like, look, man, Riazo wasn't going to kill your character there. You were fine. But I understand it. It was a good run. Good showing overall from Iota. Getting him with the awful mood down emoji with the man horse. I do feel that for sure. But overall, great finishing. The Aegis or the Rachel not in top 5 agenda is maintained as Riazo moves on.
To the hospital we go as we have our top 4 solidified, and these two gamers have waited long enough. They're in winners finals sitting pretty. Only one of them can advance in the grand's winner side. It will be the winner of Sonic-kun and XX_Goo_Babies_XX coming up for the winners finals. Is he gonna stay on this walled Hawkman? It seems they literally showed Ragnar Ruby in like round 3 And after taking an L, is like, I'm gonna embrace my grappler mentality. I'm going back to the wall. He may be converted.
I definitely think they've been putting in a lot of work with this team. It's definitely won them so many games. And I mean, this could be data, just trying to figure out, see, like, hey, is this team, like, one you want to play a tournament? I do remember XX _goo babies _XX playing, I think, Walled Carmine for a hot minute. Not Walled Carmine, Hakumen Carmine for a hot minute, and we were all like, what's going on here? But then they pulled out a tournament, clean up the whole tournament, so it could be one of those situations. Definitely has a notable Hakumen affinity, for sure.
I just want to interject real quick. We have a $50 contribution from Monkey TX. No comment there, but it is greatly appreciated. Thank you for pushing our prize pool up to $61.
Sam!
Yeah, let's go, Monkey.
No comment necessary, no memes, just straight up support. Appreciate you. $61, that's some good dollary dues. Good motivation. Good support. Appreciate you.
Yeah, these two players fighting now for some pretty real dock right now. That's getting cut up for some pretty real dock. Who's playing S point? Wait a minute. Forcing Sonic to play the other character point?
Okay, timely switch to hard as she gets kind of melted.
Yeah, I've never. Hello?
What the hell?
Oh my god! Freaking assist plus super on that sequence too. There's no way that was intentional.
I think there were multiple things that sequence that happened on both sides that was not intentional, but either way, Sonic-kun able to get some much-needed breathing room out of the corner. We're just playing it safe.
Yeah, definitely you see Sonic kind of like hovering about, does not want to get clipped by a swipe plus assist combination, which has been rampant this game. Great use of the command. I'm surprised that enough Inwell to get through, but very fortunate on the side of Waldstein. Now, one more touch to potentially kill. And that's the conversion that they've been looking for.
Yeah. Hey, it's 2B timing. That's gonna be a burst punish, buddy. Solo S coming in, and it's looking bleak.
People keep on doing that IAD to like avoid the burst incoming, like mix up, and I still have no idea what the timing is for that. Every time I try to do it, I get hit. Why am I so dog?
Ask myself that question every day.
Especially like Waldstein there. He's big. What do you mean he didn't get hit by the burst? It's not fair. Good stuff from XX _goo _goo babies _XX taking game one pretty convincingly, actually. See if Sonic could have an adjustment. We're still starting S point. I really wonder what the rationale is here.
I mean, interestingly enough, this is actually a run back, I want to say, from TNS, where I believe Sonic-kun was victorious. They had met in, I want to say, losers finals, and Sonic-kun had gotten it 3-0. So, yeah, I'm guessing that XX _goo babies _XX just studied the tape, thought about it, ideologically, how do you approach this, and really come up with something. But yeah, I can't explain the S point ideology either. I don't know what's informing that decision for Sonic-kun.
Yeah, maybe like, S's air-to-air are pretty good, right? You can test Hakumen pretty readily, but like your mobility is so neutered, you can't really get past like the claw plus assist neutral that is trying to be enforced right here. Yeah, you gotta see Art being annoyed about this though. Definitely big limbs on the other side.
5C. Force sandwich.
Alright, get the switch up. We gotta be same sliders. That's what we gotta see. Maybe we'll get some hits there.
The Tomoe ideology.
Absolutely. The back homie, you got through one, can't get through two.
Hey, on that back homing guide, counterplay written by one Splooky McNoodle, one option listed there is really active techniques. And that Hakumen slash, that's a very active technique.
Yeah, I would say that it is among the most active techniques in the game. Certainly, the 2-slash is putting in a lot of work. We're gonna spend the meter here, just get a little bit more of a stable situation, put him on the side of the screen. Rare non-use of unethical maneuvers from Sonic-kun, not covering the assist, not covering super with an assist. And just like that, I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah, I think Sonic-kun was hoping that it was going to be immediate timing on the pressure and wanted the buffer and a push block, but that was just not the case. We're big patient, big chillin', and now S is big dead, as it's going to be solo hard trying to bring this back.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic-kun's heart, you know, no slouch, but usually you're not going through this much HP. There's quite a bit on the table. How many safe jumps do you have to do? Okay, there's one. Extend the combo a bit. A little bit surprised here. Only gonna have a chance for one more mix-up, but maybe that's all you need. Oh, doesn't even go for the homing mix, just goes for the ID back tech chase.
Oh, try to go for the big read. Safe for now. The resonance is done, so Burst is on the table here for Scrub if they make any mistakes. Burst is going to be spending the cross gauge now on the cross combo to amplify the pressure. Good amount of damage that's available here. Potentially a kill, I'm not sure. No.
Not when you can't link your 2 beam like that. Now Sonic-kun with just a sliver is in rampage time, so it's going to have a lot of beams to their name to kind of scam their way through neutral, and scam they will get a hit on Waldstein. Not going to be able to kill here, going to save that bar as well.
Rampage time still the MVP, though, allowing for Sonic to build up these passively generative resources. Okay, so a lot of health recovered from Hakumen, but that may not matter. Rampage time could be the difference maker here, as we're just cashing in all the EXs, knocked down with the super. No, we want the Oki.
Oh no, the intrusive sauce went out, and Solo Heart does it again. Never count out Sonic-kun Solo Heart. That character, just it's a go.
Yeah. One of those interesting instances where I actually feel like Rampage time played more to the advantage of Sonic-kun than it did for XX_Gu_Babies_XX. Like, they didn't really need any more power within their hits in order to get that win. They just needed to find a hit in the first place. And the passively generating resources that they're getting on either end isn't really going to supplement Wald or Hakumen's neutral game, but it does a ton for Heart. So I think Sonic was actually happy for that Rampage time to be activated in that sequence. It made that comeback way more doable.
Yeah, and certain characters, even characters which don't have like great EX moves, like they appreciate the push block, right? But your Waldstein and Hakumen coming against Heart with homing, and like you're not push blocking anything, man. You're not going to be able to escape even if you boost on the bar. So yeah, definitely compounding factors. And if you're Goo Babies right now, you're just trying to get this gun done quick. And had a chance there, but punches their way out. Sonic-kun putting Waldstein in the other corner.
Maybe a much-needed confidence booster here for Sonic-kun as they are on a roll right now. Forcing the burst from Hakumen, no cross gauge available, to trying to play the safe, play the slow.
Takes it in with the overhead. We don't block those all the time these days. That's okay. Alright, Hakumen, just trying to snipe out a fireball, just trying to get something in.
Ooh, giving a ton of space. I dare you to move. Check on the throw. There's that Sonic-kun wall of defense that we're familiar with.
That was an incredible throw tech. I would not have been ready for that. Hakumen's usually don't let Hakumen shuffle up for that throw. It takes so long. Oh man, a little bit too ambitious with the head grab. With that is going to be putting S in a not great situation. Yeah, the tech chase goes for the air dash back. Oh, but very unfortunately not able to pick up.
Yeah, needed to stabilize that in order to get any notable value. So what will be the access to Hakumen? Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, it's fine. Sonic-kun getting a little bit mixed up there, trying to catch both, but only doesn't end up catching either. Oh man, the active technique.
Hey, yeah, already committed the 2B, so a safe burst point there from Sonic-kun to bring the S in. Ooh, interruption, so smart!
Yeah, knew that Waldstein had no way of kind of like stopping the long interruption of that. Very fortunate Hakumen was unable to recover in time to block that super. Good grip of damage, gonna be very valuable as we go into late game. Oh, Taru! No pickup.
It again, but ends up whiffing. How do you find the timing consistently? She go homing in so many different varieties and speeds and angles, pondering the orb.
Hakumen looking like a billiards master, able to tap every low ball that comes its way with that big old cue stick. Oh dear.
Oh, this is looking like a BB tag match of all time. We're well within Rampage time at this point. Sonic finds the hit that they need. Wald will be going down for this. Isolated Hakumen.
Oh no. Hakumen gonna have to big of a bit of a mountain to climb and not gonna be able to find it. Another super baited out, and now Sanekun in prime position to start making ways in on that GOAT debate. The WNF GOAT, the WNF winner of all time versus the WNF winners of today.
That's exactly what it is at the moment. Sonic making their case for moving into the all-time category if they could prove their worth today. 2-1 over XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX. Got the 3-0 again at TNS. So this is a run back that they're still trying to solve. Hasn't figured it out quite yet. Game one looked promising, but there's still much more to figure out at this time.
Yeah, Sanekun, certainly, like, after that first game, I thought it would be really on the ropes, but has since, like, tightening it down, started being a lot more confident with their offensive sequences. And I think, you know, if you're a XX Goo babies, you're trying to figure out ways to just interrupt that. We got a good sequence going right now. Press Spencer cross combo, extends the sequence a little bit, and now gets this hit with Hakumen.
Into the corner we go. We had to spend the cross gauge in order to do it, but we will be able to stabilize a little bit more of it back with the extended sequences. Cross combo. The plan is just keep Sonic locked down, giving it all they got. Does find themselves finally punished up that cross gauge though.
Yeah, Sonic 2 defense starting to really shine here after getting a lot of their DPs baited. Been extremely solid against the Hakumen wall pressure. You can every time that Waldstein is stuck in like an awkward air CC sequence, like he does not feel like he has a good methodology of wrestling. That's definitely proven to be part of the downfall. Ooh, good confirm off of the incidental corner steal. Now he's dragged to the other corner.
Sonic just so prepared. That was such an awkward situation. It's such a weird thing to have a route for, right? The raw tag off the orb. Still was able to stabilize into something, but there we go. Off the parry. The orb yet again.
Yeah, using the orb to cut the 5B, not something you would immediately recognize as being a projectile, but good recognition on the side of Goo Babies. Now, getting a good grip of damage on S. One more touch away. Overhead. No, goes for the slow throw. Great defense.
Oh, clip by SXP. No pickup. Bait on the DP. That's going to be a dead walled solo. Hakumen left the fight on his lonesome yet again.
Oh, what?
Damn.
Dude, Heart just changed lanes. Did illegal maneuvers. Oh, man.
We're chasing the upbacks. Oh!
This guy even on the 5 The knowledge. I think he's still,
yeah, he's still living.
There's one more chance. Oh my god. Yeah, Spencer counter. No deal with it.
Oh my god. No! He was still standing. You're going to be falling shortly after the homing. Sonic-kun, 28 people within the bracket, still rises above for now in Grand Finals winner's side after getting the victory over XX underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX.
Yeah, incredible just adaptation after that first game. Looked kind of like a wash. Looked like we had it figured out, but just good change of play styles, good adaptation. Great defense as well. So really taking it through, going full power. They're sitting pretty in Grand Finals, but we still got to find a challenger down in losers. And we'll be getting our first eliminations coming in soon. Yosuro and Ryazo waiting their loser semifinals.
Man, what a star-studded event that we have here for WNF. So many people in this top 8 have taken a WNF before, as these WNFs are winding down for the end of the year. It's just bringing out everybody hungry and looking for some Ws. And it seems like there's one person that people are still trying to solve for Sonic-kun. And these 3 players, who have all beaten Sonic-kun in the past, one way or another, are trying to get a chance to challenge for that throne. But Yusuro versus Ryazo coming back up, a run back for what we saw for our top 8 qualifier earlier in winners quarters finals, where Yusuro got that 3-2 victory over Ryazo in the first place.
Yeah, will we get a repeat? Will we get a few funny Aegis drops and some good Carmine wheels, or will we see more of the main stuff as they have one life left to live here in this WNF tournament?
It's always a hard call to make when you get those run backs and you beat somebody with a different team or a different strategy than you would have expected. It's just like, do you run that back, especially if you've got the custom of playing something else? Do you go with what you have warm or muscle memory for, or what worked in the past?
I see. Chop dropping some knowledge. Ryazo is practicing for the Fate bracket. Again, I'm assuming it's not Fate Stay Night. I can only imagine it is Fate Persona only characters.
That makes a lot of sense. This would be a real. I think this would. I gotta remember what Persona characters exist, but I think this would be one of the stronger teams you could run for that.
It has Adachi on it, right? So like, you know, it's already in top 50%.
Yeah,
like,
Chie
Persona.
Adachi is also quite strong that you could run for that. So
If you know, if we had a Liz player in the world, you could run. You could be Cax. You could run Adachi. I guess Liz. For
True.
sure.
Get ready.
oh, Narukami Adachi is also right there.
Yeah, Narukami Adachi for sure. I'm looking at the rest though. I mean,
Lord knows I ain't playing Mitsuru in that bracket, dog. Y'all got me.
oh,
It is
look
not-
at Mitsuru Akihiko. It's right there. It's just for you.
Just fight Mitsuru Akihiko against all these like stupid Adachi comps. It'll be fine. Just do it, man.
Look, man, that team was top tier at some point. Anyway, we're getting into it. Oh wait, good Bloodhouse. You cannot like set up these BZOs haphazardly against Yosuro. Like he knows. He's done these and gotten punished for them like billions of times.
Oh, Airstone Phoenix in will to get over the Zio. Okay.
Genius level stuff on the side of Yosuro. Unfortunately, not a genius level set of defense. Getting hit there. Getting fake cross up and absolutely okay. You know what? It's okay if you drop your comments and get the hit after. You know, results-based analysis.
Cross combo activation. Oh, that's gonna be a punish.
All right, we got it this time. Not dropping the post Bloodhouse situation. Down the solo, I guess. Hello? Oh no. All right, getting a good group of health back as well. So not a good situation for Yazo.
Okay, resistance activation just to make sure it seals the deal. Yeah.
Thank goodness. But I've never seen that like single hit 5B into grab super pickup, so I'm always so nervous every time Yazo brings it out.
I'm right there with you. It makes me just as concerned, but they know the sauce. They're looking good thus far.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready. Can't escape from crossing.
All right, here we go. Game 2. Okay, anti-air DP to start us out. 5B. All the lockdown in the world. BZO. Adachi on point though. Not as threatening.
Yep, okay, getting some good stuff going. Oh, good. Yu Narukami going the complete wrong zip code. Oh, the frame trap, Pika. Alright, able to get good knockdown off that as well. Gets the overhead, but no real confirmed. Maybe trying to bait out the burst. And, oh my god, what's happening?
5A jump cancel just to escape the Gatling. Chasing down the I guess opens up an opportunity for throw. I think that was a inputted tech for Ryaza that just worked out because Yusuro didn't commit anything.
Alright, Narukami leaning heavily right now. Oh my god, the frame traps the 5DBs. It doesn't go back. Gets the cross up with the wheel. And now... Okay, I think I'm not supposed to launch in combo or something, but it's alright. We're going to get a good grip of damage nonetheless.
Oh, the bait! Oh my god, Narukami broke!
Yeah, the Persona not incurring true hits up, letting Narukami land without eating the counter, and just like that, taking the game.
Tying it up. It may be a full repeat of what we saw in Winners. It may go down the wire 3-2 yet again.
Get ready.
If you
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
come on, how's that?
5B for the round start. Gonna be able to push to the corner with this. I guess call late. AZO snipe.
I'm counting on you.
2B. Where do we go? Lockdown for days. Flipped on the up back, trying to go for a fuzzy guard of some kind.
All right, going to get a good grip right there. Oh man, keep them locked down. Good push block on the side of Riazo, not having to deal with all that, and finally forces the Narukami persona to stay on the other side of the screen. Now zoning out with Zeos. Go to hit both. Happy birthday. No. Carmine falls out just in time. Alright, able to fade out the reversals now. Riazo stuck with just Aegis. Ooh, good tech away.
Air block pull.
combo?
Nothing
No!
can do it. No pinwheel, no 5A, but it works out. No problem.
The rare, I guess, like alignments of momentums to prevent the DP combo from working seamlessly. Going to be giving, I mean, able to salvage it nonetheless. Yosro was a 2-1 lead.
Yazo committed to the. Oh no! He's like, all right, I've practiced enough. Dun, dun, dun.
Here comes the villain, the second form of the raid boss coming out right now. Here it comes, Nine the Phantom that you've all been clamoring for. On the brink of elimination, Riazo finally brings it. We'll be rusty, right? We haven't been playing this all night. Maybe won't be as ready as it needs to be. Already looking a little bit bad. Having to burst in 9 right away, unfortunately, not going to be able to get the punish.
Punish definitely would have been ideal here for Yusro just to get any type of advantage against 9. Punish on Yumi from the assist call. It's going to be dissuaded from doing that in the future. Locked in this quarter, but there's a 2B. Nope. What the?
Extremely like clutch recognition on the side of Yosro to see that 9 the charging move didn't actually hit. But he's paid a lot of life to keep this momentum going, and 9 the Phantom still sitting really healthy. This might be bad soon if we can't either kill Yumi or slow things down.
Lock down.
Oh no, Carmine's so low. It's all self-inflicted too, and just like that, you have to play solo Carmine.
Clipped. Oh, he's guaranteed dead, right?
Wait.
Oh, I guess not.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, we turned on Gmod for those hitboxes. Absolutely incredible behavior in that interaction, giving me out of the game.
Some might say, honestly, quite incredible, for real. 2-2. The Yumi 9 is out. We're not swapping to Adachi. We're going to be staying committed to Narukami Carmine.
That game was wild, right? Because, like, I felt like Yosoro was winning the entire game, but Carmine spent all their HP. And then Yosoro spent a lot of HP just to try to keep that momentum on 9, but not enough. Fast enough. Oh.
Yeah, just a couple of unfortunate calls. This is a fortunate call, though. Round start, happy birthday. Maybe it could have been capitalized a bit more, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Double 6.5K.
Oh, speaking of, oh no, somehow getting punched on the recovery right there. I mean, that is as good of a start as you can ask for, but this is not what you want to see. Unblockables coming in your future. I think you have a safety HC out. No, not gonna spend that cash.
Yeah, at least you're out for now. 9 is also not in the healthiest of territories. Trying to stall things out. The Carmine anti-air works out. Can't keep a burst safe on the Yumi, though.
Letting Yumi escape, but I mean, what you want to see is 9 and almost no HP. You know, that is definitely the character Riazo wants to play. Oh, and the clean cross slash. Can you pick up from there? No, too far away. Gets the grab. Just walk up to him.
Man, that active switch throw, perfectly executed to the combo, not enough to kill. Oh, the tilt.
The Aura walk. Down to just 9 to Phantom. He's gonna be able to pile up a lot of chip if this super or if this spell is allowed to pop off. They're not incredible. Oh, okay.
Stalling away. Activates.
Just
Oh my gosh.
Here looks in. Yeah, very smart by Yotaro. Make Ryaza go the whole 9 miles in order to get the kill, and not going to be able to do it as we finish it off.
Yusuro able to get it 3-2. Again, literally a repeat of what we saw with the winners quarterfinals, just played a bit differently with Yumi and I coming out to play, but not enough damage already being done on side of Yusuro as they head into losers finals.
Yep.
So yes, an interesting set that's coming up here with Yusuro 7 versus XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX. I don't know if I've seen these two play recently. You know, XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX. More coming back to BBTAG brackets within the past couple months or so. So it may have been a minute before, like, in the time frame that these two have like last played. I'm interested to see how this goes between them at this moment.
Yeah, for sure. I think even when they were both active, they didn't meet up in bracket all that often. It just happened to be a, turn of coincidence slash maybe Yosura wasn't as active on other platforms. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I am seeing XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX bringing out the Carmine Hakumen today, right now. So, Carmine Mirror, see if that ends up being the flavor we want to go for. I'm not seeing this team though in a hot second.
Indeed. Yeah, there's a couple of different. There's like a love triangle between Waldstein, Carmine, and Hakumen for XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX that they're trying to figure out what exactly they want to land on for any particular time. I think all three characters that they play are strong. They just can't figure out the right pairing for any given situation.
For sure. And right now, though, the Carmine coming in, going out, not really getting a chance to really shine right now, but that's going to be a good start. Gets the extension off of the wheel, but I don't think he expected that in the combo. As a result, ends up letting the tech forward happen and going to get back a large bit of HP for Yosuro's Carmine. What a pickup. Good recognition on the J hit, not going to let Goo Babies tech out, and just like that gets the burst punish as well. Oh boy, another situation.
Ooh, what?
It is a very viable strategy to just wait for them to attack. Certainly, BBTAG players' #1 instincts. Hello, the walk up Hotaro? Let's talk to that.
I can do whatever they want with this. Seems like Yusuro is just going to sacrifice the Dark coming for the greater good. Oh, I thought it was going to be a kill, it wasn't, but the DP will definitely do it.
Alright, safe resonance coming through. Going to get a good bit of damage too if you spend the EX wheel. It was the blood puddles. Not going to be able to do it in time. We'll just take damage here. Oh, saw the up back, able to sneak in a grab in between all of that. Now Carmine mirror match.
Yeah, Yusuro does have the life lead. The resonance is, wow, whip punish on the 5C that I don't know if it was intentional, but we take those, I guess. Resonance activation on the side.
Intentional or not, the damage is still there. Just setting up the blood puddles, I mean, I guess they knew that the chip would be just as valuable as the true combo damage, and that proved to be the difference right there, taking the first game.
All right, XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX. Honestly proving valuable within the Carmine mirror. The 2v2, it kind of went back and forth in a sense. I mean, XX_Gu_Gu_Babies_XX had the initial strike, but now they have both Carmine points coming to the fray here. I am interested on the ideology of Yusuro throughout this bracket, right? It's not that they are not willing to play Adachi. It's only like certain times that they want to do so. I don't know if they're looking to add Carmine to the permanent rotation or what the vibes are.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely curious. They played a Dachi into, I think, Serene, so it might have just been a, like, I don't know, combination of both, where they know that, hey, this Carmine's not quite ready for that level of gameplay. So, interesting to see here. Right now, that Carmine's not looking quite ready for this gameplay either, as he's taking a good bit of damage. New Narukami now could be a low HP as well.
You bursted against Hawkman, nearly took 9k, and you're stuck in the corner with no cross gauge. Good luck.
Well, the lockdown, the blocks, a good challenge too after the Tsubaki. Oh my god, saved by the Carmine wheel.
Putting in overtime, up back, get me out of here. Okay, able to live to tell the tale. You have no cross gauge available, but finds the strike immediately.
No assist ready, no ability to punish. What a good jump. Called out the throw bait with a button of their own. Now gonna be taking out this Carmine cross raid. No, we're just gonna be safe, spend the super.
Man, what a French bread game player. 171, disgusting. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Run up overhead.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Carmine has a lot of HP left to gain. Probably has a good chance at camping out the Hakumen. But, oh dear, now you got to eat this resonance. What was that?
I mash?
A match indeed. Gonna get the Bloodhouse. Gonna spend. Oh no, do we have these combos? Can we do it? No, he screwed it up. Oh, I saw it.
XS babies XX. Big chillin'. Find the pressure. You can't push block. I'm in there. Throw bait, no dice.
All right, you might as well be playing Carmine with 0 HP at this moment. Every special move you take gonna be putting you at a pixel.
Bro, he didn't have enough sleep. Offline, he would have wolf punched that 2A. He's a Street Fighter player, you know?
Oh, the Street Fighter players! The low medium from Carmine is going to be taking that game.
Hence, but it will go 1-1. Carmine being the clutch factor for both of these players within this set.
Get ready. Get ready.
All right, yeah, going into the third game, tied up 1-1. Good adaptations from both sides, for sure.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Really seeing, I think, you know, definitely Yosura's been definitely putting the work with this Carmine, maybe on the, you know, on the off hours. It's showing the expertise right now, able to secure these games, able to play some pretty good neutral, getting good anti-airs. Right now, though, stuck in the corner. Sandwich situation. Ends the combo early, goes for the reset, bro. 5,000 damage off the rip. This Carmine bleeding.
He's so greedy, but at the same time, he deserves it.
Oh no.
Back.
Narukami whiffing the normal, rare instances. Oh, and now able to frame trap perfectly.
Nice try. Force sandwich situation. Push blocks can't save you, buddy. Or unless they can.
Oh, yeah, what are you talking about? That push block saved his ass completely. And just like that, man, from safe to in a winning position, I'll steal that meter, fully charge that Shifu. Blah, blah. One more chance. What a late fireball, ripping the screen off to the other side. And now, one more chance for the Narukami in the back.
That boy swinging. For sandwich, you better believe it. Oh, no for confirmation. Maybe try to keep a burst safe. Ooh.
That's that 5B. Really intimidating. Oh my god, they're playing the footsies with these huge anime normals. So,
Under Night versus Street Fighter 6 player in the flesh, right here.
Under Night winning out right now. Anime Street Fighter, really the game to play. Oh my god, just DP? Was going to take the damage on the Narukami, but unfortunately not able to kill him. And now, I mean, a lot of HP on the side of one.
Oh, the ladder hit of JA making contact. Not safe. Pushed in the corner.
I'm not able to pick up the a second one with grab into grab. Oh no, don't astral him. Oh, we're not gonna get it.
Quick time event cross slash to get us over in the game for us. User07 is up 2-1 over XX_Goo_Babies_XX. The question is, do we commit? Like, all of these games have been very close, right? Nothing too convincing on one end or the other, and you have this love triangle between Waldstein, Carmine, and Hawkman that you've been trading characters out and in time and time again. Ragnar Ruby's still on the table as well. There's a lot of different ways that they can go. I'm just wondering where their head is at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the things that's like striking me is like how varied the uses of these normals are. Like, USR's been doing a very good job like avoiding like Carmine normals and Hawkman normals just by positioning ourselves correctly on the screen. And it looks like we are going to switch over the Wildstein, try to, you know, magic eraser our way through a little bit more, keep things more stable if we can.
It's me. Don't you know who I am? Show me the measure of your strength.
Alrighty. Yusuro match point.
Yeah, so the Waldstein here, I think, you know, definitely has shown to be very strong, but I think has not really had as much payoff if you're not landing things like the claw into assist. But able to get it there, and now another fourth sandwich in your future, and going to be getting a max damage punch on his Narukami. Might be dead. We got 4 bars on the table, and an assist still.
Yeah, they're not going to spend the bar, but it still did quite a bit. Carmine forced to come in just based off of pressure alone as, yeah, XX_Goo_Babies_XX is definitely in the driver's seat at the moment.
Yeah, goes for another air reset, watches the no tech or the neutral tech, and crosses them up with the back hit of JA, going to now cash it out, put it down to just you, Narukami.
Bro, and I think Ready Cacti just has the read on this player's tendencies. They love Waldstein. They keep running from Waldstein, they switch to Waldstein, and amazing things happen.
Truly a grappler player at heart. You know, the SoCal phone seal was invented by him with a hit grab, not even a command grab. So you know he's got the DNA.
Oh, the Dante Thomas! It doesn't work out.
That doesn't finish the combo though. It's okay, we got one more chance here if he goes through. With punishes on the Other Knight character. Alright, set up the trap. Give us a chance. Oh my god, cross flash here. Save jump in your future.
So much life to work through here for Yusuro though. Empty, okay. Delay IID.
Held that IID to the last possible frame, able to find the hit. Now one more in the future. Just goes for the command grab. Doesn't go for the one that's jumpable post flash, but it's okay. Spin the bar!
Knock it off for push block. Yeah, we'll just hold it. Hawkman can bear this. He's fine. Run a throw! The goes to get stride.
Oh no.
Oh, it was looking so good here for our hero. Resonance activation. You may need more practice to win, but we're out of here.
Alright, able to salvage that round. And take that game, tying it up 2-2. Am I insane? You could have DHC'd there, right? There's no way that Hawkman's still chilling out there after the grab super.
I mean, Hawkman 6P lasts for a long time, bro. Like, no, you gotta remember, even like once he does his like bye-bye animation and he's gone, you still gotta wait a couple seconds before you can DHC. So,
all right, yeah, not able to. Dang, I thought it was. I thought the win was on the table there, but not able to. I stand corrected. So, game 5 in the books. Game 5 ready and waiting between these two.
Here it is. Okay, anti-air DP from Yusuro immediately. Granted the court.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh no!
Almost another Hawkman punish into game.
Ooh.
Alright, another knockdown for the Carmine. Just goes for the throw. Unfortunately, up backed away. Now, long sword normal. Neutral for sure between these two.
Yo, okay.
Oh, I slide on in there.
Devour. Stuck. Up back on the throw active switch.
I mean, you can see most of these players are super reserved, just trying to make sure when they call the assist, they're able to find purchase. Don't want them taking unnecessary damage. Yeah, now switching to the wall sign, getting a solid hit, getting a conversion too. Hawkman still having CC gauge available.
Both players just really so focused on the ground game, and it's kind of showing in the slow pace that we found. We're almost in Rampage time, about 30 seconds away. No characters even near dying. That can change in an instant, though. This is BBTAG.
Yeah, a lot of meter on both sides. All you need is a clean hit. Right now, Yostro definitely wanted to be falling victim to that clean hit, and yeah, no bursts available. Losing Carmine like that, but the new Arakami, which we've made our living on, is still here with a good chunk of HP.
Comes in trying to fight the good fight here. Dante Thomas, no dice, 5 key, cross combo activation. We will probably spin the 4 on it.
Yeah, they'll be putting them at a pixel and very valuable, and now you just get them one touch away. But no, not going to spend any bar. Probably wants to save it in case we need to do something on defense. Start to confirm here for the kill, and just like that, I do believe it will be XXQ underscore goo underscore babies underscore XX. Moving on to grand finals for that run back.
Phenomenally done. Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to go into like his usual routing where he gets the whole charge super for the Hawkwind slashes, but probably wasn't available at that moment. But either way, they are back, going to be able to get the run back against Sonic-kun for the grand finals here at WNF tonight with the 28-person bracket and the $61 pot. We are gaming. It feels good to be here on a Wednesday night with all 35 of you all watching. It's been a good vibe.
Mm-hmm. For sure. If you want to see how we've gotten here, exclamation mark bracket gives you the breakdown as we round out the top 2 for our grand finals, but also exclamation mark match arena. That $61 prize pool could be larger. We could do the funniest thing and make these guys fight for exorbitant amounts of money, but give what you can, and hope you guys are enjoying, all 35 of you out there tonight.
All right, well, we're here. Grand final, Sonic-kun up against XX underscore Goo underscore Goo underscore babies underscore XX, the greatest BB-type player of today versus the greatest BB-type player of all time. Round 2. Sonic-kun has been on a tear within this bracket, only dropping 2 games throughout the entirety of this stacked event that we have here. One of them was to their opponent, but it was only within game 1 where they made the full 3-1 victory from there, and it looks like that our hero here was lost. Wallstein Hakumen is going to be what they lock in. Don't have a lot of games to gamble, as Sonic-kun has all the power in the world as we head into this grands.
Yeah, Sonic-kun looking very strong, has been winning in a variety of ways. Some dominant, just straight up, 2-character wins. Some extremely clutch comebacks with heart. So, no clear pathway to victory. Nothing that you won't have to fight tooth and nail for. And we'll see if Goo Goo Babies got it, or if we'll be heading out with another Sonic-kun victory.
Either way, somebody's adding 1 to the repertoire of WNF victories. But we start out with a happy birthday for Sonic-kun. Huge momentum builder, pace maker, mad damage.
Yeah, 10k off the rip, all not able to bait out the DP at the last second. I think very good recognition from Sonic-kun. Knows that Heart Punch is like a surprisingly good round start option because it's fast and does barely reach full screen if you take out a button. So yeah, paying dividends. No burst available on XX underscore Goo underscore Goo underscore babies underscore XX's side, and Hakumen has to get hard tagged in if they want one side to live.
Sonic-kun, it's been a while since we've seen them play, but it looks like they just haven't skipped a beat. Just coming out guns a-blazing as XX underscore Goo underscore babies underscore XX just trying to find their footing. Nothing to be found. Solo Waldstein, level 2 Residence 5C as game 1 goes to Sonic-kun.
It's good stuff on the side of Sonic-kun taking the first game.
And what do you do if you're the Goo at this moment, man? Do you ponder the character select screen? Do you full commit? It's just been essentially 4 games unanswered here for Sonic-kun. If you're talking like all-time record within the past couple of weeks or so, 7-1 in Sonic-kun's favor if you add up the cumulative sets between these two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sonic-kun definitely has all momentum's on their side. All the data is showing that it is heavily skewed in their favor. Let's see if the what do you do if you're Goo babies? What adaptations can you make here?
Escape from crossing fate.
That is the question at hand. Game 2. Time to figure it out. Now is as good a time as ever. Still advantageous on the block stun. Can't get the app switch throw.
Hakumen coming out here. Hakumen trying to cut some more. Yeah, gets one there. Sonic responds and climbs the... No! Yo!
Not one step ahead, like 3 steps ahead, bro. What?
Oh, activated the counter trap card. We still play those in 2025. We're not even talking hand traps. We're going big brain mode right now. That's a lot of local damage. Oh my gosh.
Pressuring away. Okay, finally picked up on the down backing. Looking like you're liable to get command grabbed.
Yeah, I will say, Sonic-kun, though I think they have incredibly good defense. They have been successful to get command thrown 1 or 2 times. See if that ends up being one of the adaptations that needs to be made, but for now, S going to be have to deal with the situation in the corner. Going to spend all the bar, needs the damage, has not been getting the hits as frequently as they would usually be accustomed to.
Flipped, yeah, 5A in range in order to keep Wild under pressure. Up back on the command throw, try to find the punish, can't kill us for it.
Yeah, almost great protection on the side of Sonic-kun for S, but unfortunately not able to get the second bit. What a conversion! Oh, not able to have Wald for one more pickup. Now Heart gets to barely live. One more chance. Woo! Oh no, high-low, where are you gonna go?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
kill.
DP finally looking like shades of Game 1 winner's side. First win in a hot second for XX_goo_babies_XX.
Absolutely. However, I struggle to say that it was a matter of any deep counterplay and more so just good offensive construction and finding the reads. Maybe that's what it comes down to for the most part when it comes to a matchup like this, is essentially just getting to your opponent's head and executing on your offense when you're able to find it. I'm curious as to how sustainable that is, not only for the purpose of this set, but also a reset. You know, Scrub has to take 6 games. And again, the overall record between these two recently has been heavily Sonic-kun favored, so...
Yeah, definitely something to look out for. I don't think you can reliably, ensure things like the air reset, like command grabs to hit, especially with characters like Waldstein. So, definitely gotta clutch it out, gotta find that grit and see if we can keep it going forward. I definitely think playing that slower pace when you have them in the corner, when you have a pressure sequence, definitely play to their advantage. Yeah, right now he's pulling it down, make them spend the bar to get out, and otherwise just kind of lurk there. Keep your turn.
Yep, stuck in the corner. Empty active switch. Maybe it was an input error. I'm not sure.
Definitely felt the reactions failing them right there. Paused for a second, saw the assist, and probably tried to press counter or something, but not able to do so. Oh, great evasion by Sonic-kun.
Homing and clipped during cross combos. So the cross gauge is down here for XX_goo_babies_XX, but they do find the counter, trying to make something happen. Cross combo activated for neutral yet again.
Has the Yanagi?
What? It doesn't work!
Unnecessary buckets for sure. Coming out in full force, super plus assist. The most viral of techniques. So vile.
Okay. Oh, caught on the tech forward with the instant overhead. Bro, maybe dead. It's this corner we go. Maybe has a couple guesses left in them.
No, finally
no.
the man grab lands, and just like that, Hakumen or Waldstein is gone. Hakumen by his lonesome into a lot of HP to get through.
Forced sandwich situation off the 5AA, certified Sonic-kun classic. 4P to maintain the sandwich, able to live to tell the tale for now. Can't find the happy birthday unless... No!
Not able to convert that overhead into more damage, and just like that, that is a lot you left on the table. That is a lot that I think we'll be taking into next game with the cross raid to steal out game number 3.
Sonokun on the verge of getting maybe arguably one of their most impressive WNF victories yet. 28 people in the bracket tonight. XX_Boo_Babies_XX in the house trying to challenge, but just can't quite crack it. What do they do? Is it going to be a commit? Do we go to the tried and true? No, Wallstein Hawkman all the way through.
All the way through today, man. We're gonna figure out if this team is the sauce or not today. I think is on the agenda. Whether or not we win, that is, we gotta see. We gotta prove it. We gotta play this in tournament and get that data.
Stand in my way and you shall fall.
Here it is, potential last match of WNF or the start of something insane here for the Walled Hawkman boy. Here we go.
Already a good hit. S getting slapped over to the other side of the screen. All right, good chances. Sonokun, I think one of these actions they made from that first set, really using that Heart Punch plus 6P to force their way in. There's not been a good response on the side of Boo Babies to deal with that.
And Hart getting absolutely destroyed here within the corner. Anti-push block, anti-assist. It's just anti-Sonokun at the moment. S even getting way more than she bargained for. I just wanted to get an assist, buddy. Let me out.
Oh no, gets cut up on the other side. 3,000 damage off the 92 frame assist. And just like that, S might be dead if we can extend it enough. No, not going to risk something unstable. Put him at one reset away. This could be another true scrub perfect. It is!
Forced arrow unblockable with the 5B DP active switch. And this is the second perfect that Scrub's been able to find on the night. First one against Sonokun, and at a time where it was most necessary to prevent the bracket win. We are now at Game 5, tournament point, reset point, the drama.
Absolutely. 28-person bracket, I would not like to see it go to anything less than a single Game 5. As these two are queuing up for yet one more run at it. Winner's side, grand finals will be decided here.
Here it is. Is this the mark of something that has just clicked here for XX_Goo_Babies_XX, or is this just a grapple round? Is it just a round where they had all the right reads, but the full macro has not been solved, and Sonokun's gonna fire right back?
Yeah, Sonokun again. We're switching to S point one more time. I have not been keeping track of stats. I do not know which has been more successful. Certainly right now, looking pretty unsuccessful as Scrub gets the first hit.
It's looking like he's feeling it. Yeah, I couldn't get the full combo, but the snipe, oh my gosh!
He's stuck here. He can't get out.
Shimmy? Yo, he's just slamming all the cross gates to keep Sonokun locked down as much as possible.
Unfortunately, now when you're a grappler, sometimes you got to spend the cash, and you got to lose your turn if you're wrong. Sonokun now gets a chance to play with Heart. We're not able to block across up that time. And able to burst out. Sonokun with the aggression, just trying to take their turn. Very aggressive homing cast to get the grab. Momentum now on Sonokun's side. Oh, where are we going?
We had another layer to it. We call it the wall 4P in the back in order to maintain some safety.
Oh man, another Heart Punch plus assist call. See if we can get another one of those going. The counter hit area looking like a French bread game here.
He's so big, bro. Like, this counter hit, stabilize into the corner. Not what you wanted if you're XX_Goo_Babies_XX. Likely the Sonokun's favor. Body splash for plus Hawkman.
Oops, there. Almost a great pick. I thought Hawkman was revving up for another 6-speed call. Not going to be the case. Good to find a hit otherwise. Now, XX_Goo_XX_Babies. Now, one more chance.
Push block is not enough. How do you push block this team? They just refuse to go away. DP, believe in S. It does work out.
We need Heart. We can slow down neutral. We need to have options here to swing and avoid that wall sign assist on the back end. No! Almost killing F for that maneuver. Great block on the side of Scrub. Able to stop the 5T, but now stuck in the corner. Overhead, crack your dome. That's a super available. Rampage time now working in Scrub's favor. Not going to be able to get the kill.
The tech! Oh, he tried to read the up back. Sonokun's staying patient, but you just get clipped out of the sky. It's not enough to kill. Another one. Nothing. 6P. You can't push block this team. We're still in. Oh! DP
finds the first to crack, and just like that, it's gonna be a 2v1. But both Sonic Youth characters have no HP.
Solo Hawkman, but Sonic is not the healthiest. One false move can do it. Flurry of chaos. I mean, you get the raw DP. No confirmation off the poke here from XX_GU_GU_BABY_XX.
Oh my god, real Blaze Blue being played before our eyes. Hawkman, not really much in terms of ways of being able to cut through the neutral, but he's so threatening. Any touch will do it. Does not find purchase with the charge attack. And now, as getting a full conversion, time running down. So much left to live. Almost gets the bar! Gets the bait! And just like that, if this combo is completed, we'll get the game and the tournament.
And able to get it, they are. Sonic will be your